Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. It's Wednesday, and I am super excited to show you this wonderful game upcoming from Leader Games, a game called Ahoy about seafaring and swashbuckling. And I am joined by two wonderful people from the Leader Games team. First and foremost, over here, I've got Clay, sales director.
Hi.
Clay, how's it going today? How are you on this Wednesday morning?
It seems like a great Wednesday morning to sail the high seas and do pirate things.
Yes, I love it. And from Avatar Land over here, we've got Nick. Good morning or afternoon to you, Nick. How are you? And tell everyone what your title is at Leader Games.
Hi, everybody. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm Nick. I am a senior game developer at Leader Games, and I was the developer on Ahoy.
Awesome. Awesome. And so, yes, friends, we are going to be going through an entire playthrough of Ahoy. I know some of you are curious about getting your hands on a copy of it. Well, you are in luck. We are doing a worldwide giveaway today on stream. So, what you need to do are just two steps. First, you have to follow this channel here. So if you're watching it live on Twitch, click that little heart button on the bottom that says follow, and you will be instantly available to all of my access here for my content. I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, usually playing tabletop board games and interactions with you all in the chat. And then step two is you have to send me a whisper or a DM here on Twitch up there. Click on that little speech bubble and send me the keyword matey, like ahoy matey. So type that word into your whisper, send that over to me, and you will be entered into the giveaway. I will be giving away one copy worldwide to a lucky member of the chat, and that's going to be happening at the end of the stream. So you got to stick around. You don't have to be present to win. I will have your contact information there. So please feel free to send me those whispers. I see some friends are already doing that, which is amazing. Thank you, friends, for doing that. So yes, we are going to be doing a full playthrough of Ahoy. But first, I need to get to know my guests a little bit better. Clay, you and I have met earlier this month, this year. Gosh, what is time, right?
Yeah, what is time anyway?
What is time? You and I got to meet at Gamma, and
Yeah,
you were working with the Leader Games team and kind of like showing us like this could be an upcoming game for Ahoy. And so you had like
yes.
random bits, like a box of random bits, and you were like,
Yep.
"Here's this game."
It
So
was all printed on sheets of paper and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Talk to us a little bit about your process and like how you came to like get your hands on Ahoy in terms of like pitching it to people, because as sales director you kind of have to be excited for all
Sure.
this kind of stuff. But how excited were you to show people this upcoming game that was going to be like months down the line before you actually got to
Yeah.
like show people that's going to be in person like later on this year? Like, how do you get excited for something like that when you're just playing with like paper bits?
Oh wow. You know what, Jess? I'm off the charts excited because Ahoy. No, seriously though, I got to show it off really early. So like at Gamma, it was like a really early preview of what's coming much later in the year. In fact, it won't be towards fall or end of this year when Ahoy will actually be here. But yeah, it was truly a first look. I mean, we were showing it to some people for the very first time at Gamma. So you got to see it there, even though it was a really early prototype. And I am part of the reason I'm so excited about Ahoy. It's an absolute blast to play, and it kind of has that asymmetric feel that Leader Games is known for, but it's lighter. It's a lighter game. So if you're familiar with Root, it's kind of a lighter version of a really cool asymmetric game, and so I just love it, and it's a blast to play, as you're all about to see.
Yeah, that's amazing. And Nick, how did you get into the like development and design? Do you have like an inner pirate or like swashbuckler inside you? Like, what
Yeah,
was your
yeah, no.
inspiration behind it?
Yeah, no. I mean, so the game. I mean, I originally, I'm not not the designer, did the development for it, and when it came to us, it was originally a space themed game, and we knew we were going to retheme it. And when we were pitching ideas, there's a lot of genres you can do, but one of the ones that we haven't done yet certainly was seafaring. And once that came up, Kyle got excited, I was excited, and very quickly we were like, we got to do fish people. I want like mermaid people, and it quickly turned into that. One of the factions is a whole faction of sharks, and a lot of inspiration from like One Piece and things like that
Yes.
about the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Totally. I could see that, and like it's very very approachable, and like you can see yourself images in like I could see myself being a fish person, going
Hmm.
on the high seas and like swashbuckling and all that kind of stuff. But to actually have that inspiration from other things and just the excitement and the imagination coming to life is just amazing. So yeah, that is just such a wonderful thing. And so yes, friends, I am seeing a lot of you coming into the chat. Welcome in. We are going to be doing a full-on playthrough of the game here in just a couple minutes, but I wanted to make sure you all understand with the giveaway. There are some people getting into sending me those whispers on Twitch, which is amazing. Some of you have just followed my channel and haven't sent the whisper, so I will encourage you again. In order to enter the giveaway, you must do both steps. One, follow this channel here on Twitch, click that little heart icon, and two, make sure you send me that whisper with the keyword matey, like ahoy matey, on the whisper, and then you will be entered into the giveaway. So it is a worldwide giveaway, so no worries about where you are located. I know there are some countries that might not be able to get deliveries from the States, but we will make sure, if you are one of those recipients, we'll make sure to get that taken care of for you both, for you all. So again, I'm super excited to play this game. I have always loved playing games that have themes with animals. There's just something about relating to like being something different, like an animal doing swashbuckling, like not like anamorphic kind of stuff in a way.
Mhm.
Do either of you like tend to lean towards some of those games where you're like, I really like being animals, or do you prefer having more of like humanoid or like space creatures, or do you like playing one of those games? I'll start with Nick this time. Nick, do you find yourself more immersed in a game that where you can be an animal character or more of a humanoid type person?
I definitely lean towards like fantasy things.
Yeah.
If you were, if Cole was here, Cole has our history guy. He likes, games that, have a lot of years in the title and things like that, and are about, countries, actual stuff. I'm like, I lean very much the opposite way. Put me into a completely made up world with new, weird, made up rules. I think games are, one of the few things that, you can create your own logics and have players understand them if you can create a coherent enough world. And
Mm-hmm.
Ahoy gets away with a lot of silly, fun things about how some of the characters act and their actions making sense with the fact that they are an animal, and even the way the Bluefin Squadron works with running around and sharks hopping off the ship into the water everywhere you go.
Yes.
There's just a lot of good theme that can come from that like doesn't make as much sense sometimes if you're trying to track it to something more real per se. So
Yeah.
yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. That's very cool. What about you, Clay?
I would say, if this pirate game was all like regular characters, it would be so serious.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
We've got cute animals. We are just going to have some fun, and it just helps you. It immerses you in the world, and it allows that kind of escape, right? So I really like the anamorphic animals because it takes the seriousness away, and we're just going to have some fun playing the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I like that too. I also like I have had fun playing some games from Jerry Hawthorne, so like Mice and Mystics or Stuffed Fables or things like that, where there's just something in me as my personal experience and like growing up as a kid that just loving to use my imagination and have like stuffed
Hmm.
toys and action figures to like allow myself to know like I could be that person or that animal and I can do all those cool things. So yeah, I am right there with you both. That just like it puts more of like play, I think, in gameplay when you
Hmm.
can be something that is different from what you like can recognize.
Yeah,
So
it's when you can get
yeah,
that little bit of like role playing into a regular board game. It's
yeah,
fun to try to be a mean faction or something, right? And you
yeah.
can kind of embody that. Then yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah. So that's just kind of where I'm coming from. How about all of you in the chat? I know that there's so many of you coming in. Let me know in the chat how you enjoy games. Do you prefer more of the humanoid type, or are you more of the give me some animals, give me some space creatures? Yeah, let me know how you all are faring here. There are still so many of you that are going in the chat, scrolling past all of your comments. It's not intentional, friends. There are just a lot of you, a lot of new faces here. So I want to say welcome to you all. Thank you for joining the stream. I am super fortunate, and I will say thanks again, first and foremost, to Leader Games for sponsoring this stream. They were allowing me to be able to show you this game on Tabletop Simulator, allowing me to invite some of the Leader staff to play. So I will give a big shout out for them. If you are interested in learning more about Leader Games, I'm going to pop in the chat their links to their website so you can see stuff like their upcoming Kickstarter for ARCs. They have so many wonderful games like Fort. I mean, who doesn't want to like build a fort with your friends? I mean, really. Yeah, so check out that there at leadergames.com. There's also, if you are interested in learning more about this game, and let's say you're not one of the lovely recipients of the giveaway today, and you still are interested in the game, there is a link there that I will also pop into the chat where you can get more information about the game and when it will be released. There is going to be a pre-order coming next month for you all to get your hands on a copy of it soon. So if you like what you see here, please check those links out. And if you have any questions too, while we are playing today, friends, on the stream, feel free to ask them. And I am sure either Clay or Nick will be more than happy to answer your questions while they are playing the game, because I am probably going to be focused on winning. And if you have seen me play games on my stream, 9 times out of 10, I don't win. So I will be super hyper focused on making sure that I will be playing the best as I can. If you see on all of our screens here on the corners, there are going to be represented the different factions we're going to be playing for the game. So there we are. But yeah, I am, you know that I try to play my best, but it's a lot of brain power to not only monitor a stream, to run the stream, but then also make sure that I'm playing the game and interacting with you all at the same time. So some of my brain space is probably going to be more focused on gameplay than making sure everything else goes smoothly. So yeah, but again, I also see Prop Tart MN is in the chat. She is a lovely member also of the Leader Games team, and I'm sure she would be more than happy to answer questions. So you are all getting covered on all fronts here, friends. I am still entering some of your names here into our giveaway, and like I said, we will do the giveaway at the end of the stream. So, but you do not have to be present to win. That's just the nice thing. So if you have to run away because it's a work day, because yes, it is Wednesday and some of us still have those day jobs, they don't get the joy of hanging out and watching a stream for 2 hours. It is totally fine for you to lurk away. But yeah, it's going to be quite the stream here. I am super so excited to play this. So Nick, can you talk a little bit about just kind of the overall theme before we get into the game? It is the title, the little like kind of catchphrase that says a seafaring and swashbuckling adventure. What does that actually mean?
So yeah, what it's about mainly is it's trying to highlight kind of the two dynamics of the game. Seafaring being the game's a lot about exploration. We all play as factions who are going to move around the map, exploring new areas, trying to find the best paths through them. And then swashbuckling, I mean, that has to do with everything about piracy, fighting each other, smuggling crew, taking goods, which is another big part of this game. I do think it has... one of the big things for us thematically was it needed to have, when you think of pirate stuff, it needed to have like all of the highlights of pirate stuff. Mm-hmm. So it has getting crew members, you know, smuggling goods, cannon fights, double crossing crew, and things like that. So that's kind of what we mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I heard you, Clay, going woohoo in the background. Is that something that did you enjoy when you were demoing this game, Clay? Was that kind of like a highlight of like these are all the cool things you can do? Like,
Yeah, you can dive into all the piratey things. I mean, the other thing I really, really love about it is the asymmetry, and it's like me and you, Jess. You get to be the sharks, Jess. I mean, I'm a little jealous here. You're the sharks. I am actually the mollusk union, which is these super cute shell people, and we're going to be fighting an area control game here, trying to control the seas. But Nick's playing a completely different game. I'll let Nick
mhm.
talk about that when we get to that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. like you get to be the crazy intense sharks and I'm just the cute shell people.
Yep.
Yeah. Today you are the military might dress of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, no pressure, right? No
Yeah.
pressure at all. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get down to this lovely table. I will have Nick. I'm handing over the
Yeah.
reins.
Please.
And we will talk about all the different things that are going into this lovely game called Ahoy. So take it away, Nick. The floor is
Yeah.
yours.
All right. So what we're looking at now is a 3-player game setup of Ahoy. We start out. We put 2 of these region tiles out on the map. You'll see that regions have islands on them. They also have other terrain. I'll explain those as we get into it. But for setup, we just put the Bluefin Squadron, their flagship, here on one of the islands with one of their patrols, the little shark fin. And Clay, the Mollusk Union, will start on the opposite island with his flagship and 2 of his comrade discs. The way the game works is at the start of every round, we're all going to take our pool of dice. And Jess, you'll see that you have 5 dice, while me and Clay only have 4. And we're going to roll all of our dice in TTS. And just drag a little box around them and press R. So we're all going to roll our dice. I can roll yours for you, Jess.
Thank you.
Ahoy is essentially a dice placement game with area control. So looking at your player board here, Jess, you have a variety of actions that you can take. The main one that you're going to be taking throughout the game is sail here. You have 4 die slots where you can put dice into it. And if there's no pips for it, you can put any die there. So, you could put a 6 into there, you could put a 1 into here, doesn't matter. Whenever you sail, and this goes for everybody, your flagship can move 1 to 2 spaces. Moving around the map is over any one of these, white lines. You could just go 1, 2. Your faction's ability, because you're the big battleship flagship, every time your ship ends movement, you're going to spit out one of your patrols. One of your sharks hops off the boat and dives into the water. And that's going to stay there for the rest of the game until somebody fights it or it dies in another way. So that's going to be how you keep putting out units, is you just need to keep on moving around. The next action, actually, we'll talk about sailing if you were to go off the map. The other big part of this game is exploration, like we said. So let's say if you were to move off the map this direction, whenever you move off the map, that stops your movement. So you would only get to go the 1 space, and we would draw a new tile. In this case, oops, pressing the wrong key. Oop. You can orient this tile however you want. The only rule for lining it up is that you can't put the islands next to each other. They just can't be that close. So whenever you move off the map, you could end your movement and do something like this. And then you still get to put out a patrol. That's how moving around works. You just move around the map. The only other things that stop movement beyond moving off the map are as if you have to fight. And I'll explain fighting in a little bit.
Okay.
The next action that we all have access to is Tailwind. And you'll see on the map here, some of these tiles have a little dice on the corner. This one has a 2. This one has a 6. And if you assign a matching die to that face, so if you put the 6 into your Tailwind, let's say, you could move your flagship directly to that 6 space, no matter where you are on the map. You just pop up there instantly. You sail very quickly over to it. And when you Tailwind, you still ended movement, so you still put out a patrol. You keep putting these guys out pretty much anywhere you go. So you keep putting out units. That's how tailwinding works. So that's the fastest way to move around the map, is you can kind of teleport directly to any of those dice you see. Now we're going to get into the actions that are kind of unique to you. For a 3, if you ever have a 3, you could assign it here, and this lets you move your patrols. Normally, the patrols will just sit in the water wherever you let them fall, but order lets you move them 4 different patrols up to 1 space. So that's just, taking them and moving them over 1 edge, wherever you'd like. So that's how you can reorganize them. Cannons is how fighting happens. This is one of the actions that all of us have access to because we all need the ability to fight. So assigning a die to cannons doesn't make you fight, but what it does is I always describe it as it arms your cannons. It means that now whenever anybody moves into your space or you move into an enemy space, they're going to have to fight you. You'll see that for the Bluefin Squadron, you have both a 5 and a 6 spot. So you have more cannon power, but it does require that you put a high dice there. So, for example, the reason you'd want to do that is, you could put out a bunch of these patrols on the map, and now when you put a 6 here, that means that whenever anybody wants to sail past these patrols, you're going to be able to use your cannons to fight them. So this is a good way to make, once when you got patrols on the map, I'd say in general as the Bluefin, if you can, in general, you want to load your cannons. I'll just give you a little tip. Yep.
And
Bombard.
those are only, sorry, Nick, those are only available to me with certain numbers, so I can only put a 5 or a 6.
Yes, correct. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And then the next action here similarly requires specifically only a 4. You have to have a 4 to do it. And you put that there. And this is going to be the action that Clay hates. This is the one that lets you remove all of his comrades from an island.
Don't do it. No,
so you see, what you guys are competing for is after a round, you're going to see who has more pieces in a region, essentially. You're going to check your patrols versus Clay's comrades, these discs.
Okay.
And your bombard action, very powerful, lets you remove all of the comrades in a region. So if your flagship was over here, and you want to take control of the region, you put a 4 into that space, and you can blow away all of Clay's comrades there. A very important action for you also.
Is it required also, Nick, to make sure I make like an explosion sound? Because I can totally do that.
It is actually required, yeah.
Okay.
The
I
effect
wasn't
is
sure if
negated
that's actually
if you
like
don't.
in the rule book, because if it isn't, it should be.
Yeah, it is. Don't worry. Next action, and we're almost done here for yours, is deploy. This is a very basic way to just put out an extra shark. It says place 1 patrol in your flagship space or adjacent to it. So, sometimes you want to put out a shark, but you don't want to move. You could just put a die here, and you could put out a shark in the space next to you. So, a very simple action. The last one of note is repair. This is the only way that you're going to be able to fix your ship. I lied. I already lied. There's another way you can do it on the map, but on your player board, this is the only way you can fix your ship. And the reason you'll worry about that is, I'll give you a little preview. As damage starts happening throughout the game, spaces on your board are going to get blocked with these, and you won't be able to put dice there. You'll then be required to put a 2 here to clear out 2 of these damage, so that you can kind of keep doing stuff. So keep an eye on that. Don't let your ship get too damaged. And don't worry, the repair spot itself can never be damaged. So you can always have access. So that's going to be the basics of your actions. And then the thing you're keeping in mind is that we're going to, every turn, you're going to assign 2 dice. Do whatever 2 actions. I'm going to assign 2. Clay's going to assign 2. It'll go back to you. You'll do 2 more. I'll do 2 more. Clay will do 2 more. And then you have 5 dice. So you will then take a little mini turn where you're going to get 1 extra action. You're going to have the final action of the first round always. Okay. It's just something to keep in mind. Then first player is going to pass to me, and we're going to keep doing that. Rolling our dice, taking 2 actions every time. The part I missed, I'm sorry. How you score, though. Between those rounds, we're going to see who controls these regions. And the way we check to see who controls them is your patrols are each worth 1 value. Your flagship is worth 2 power because it has 2 little flags at the top of it. And Clay's flagship is worth 1, and his comrades are also worth 1 each. Yeah, thank you. So in this case, we're going to be more entangled. If this round ended, Clay would get 1 point. You would get 1 point. Throughout the game, though, I'm going to be delivering goods to these islands and increasing the value of the regions. So later on, one of these might be worth 3 points, another one might be worth 2, and you guys
Okay.
are going to have to fight over, who's going to split those points and how you're going to control them.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah, Jess,
So-
we're playing area control against each other, so we're kind of butting heads here. But we
Yeah.
can't let the smuggler Nick just sail around
Yes.
without being checked. So we're gonna
yeah,
have to
I want to be
get in
clear.
his
Yeah,
way
that
a
is
little
it.
bit here.
Well, what
He's
if
not
he-
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he might be helping me though, so I could just let him pass, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yep.
you'll see.
Nick knows I'm not going to let him just go everywhere he wants.
So then the kind of the last 2 things to explain are we all have gold. We start the game with one gold. It has 2 uses. You can spend a gold on your turn to increase or decrease a die by 1. So if you didn't have a 3 and you really needed one, you can just spend this gold, change this 2 to a 3, keep doing your turn how you need. They also are used for recruiting. So if I can bring your attention over here to the market board.
Oh, market board. Da, 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 da.
Up here. So on the market board, oh gosh, I just alt tabbed on accident. Here we go. Back. There's a bunch of crew that you could pick up, and crew has an island type as well as a cost.
Okay.
A lot of the times, crew just costs 1 gold, like these 2 indicate here. Sometimes they'll require that you assign a die for the turn as well.
Okay.
But at any point on your turn, if you're at a matching island, and right now we don't have a blue parrot or a red skull, but if you were on one, you could just spend that gold to the bank, and you would take the documentarian as a member of your crew. You now would
nice.
have that documentarian power, and this guy says, for example, at the end of your turn, you gain 1 gold if your flagship is in the same region as the enemy flagship.
Okay.
And these are just powers that you're going to have for the rest of the game. So keep an eye on the market. Depending on where you are on the map, it might be worth picking up somebody at the island you stop at.
And for a die, Nick, when you have to spend a die, does it have to be a certain value?
It doesn't. It's just any die.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. The other things to know about are the rest of the kind of terrain that can be on the map. So they're summarized here, but I'll grab a few tiles just to show what they look like. I'll shuffle these up so we don't know what we're going to see again. So, for example, here we have the harbors, this anchor icon. If you ever end on a harbor, you can do one of 2 things. You can either repair 2 damage, so that can be helpful if your ship's all wrecked, or it can let you move a die on your board into your cannons.
Okay.
So it can let you, if you've already assigned something here, you can slough it down into your cannons.
I'll just hover over this nice, looks like a little player aid here.
Yes, exactly.
Is this going to be included with the game? Because I am all for player aids.
Oh yeah, there's 4 of these in the game. They're little, and they're little. They also have like the general game flow on the back.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, so these have all of the basic terrain you'll run into. Strong currents work like a snake in Snakes and Ladders. Once you move onto it, you're just forced to move through it.
Okay.
Fog, like the one space I'm on right now, means players can't battle there. Tailwinds we explained. Those are just the little dice, which mean you can move directly to it.
Yeah.
Sandbars, like the one here, you can't move through, exactly as you'd expect. Wreckage, like the stuff you see here and here. Whenever you move through it, you have to take a damage on your board. You get to assign where it goes, but you do have to take one.
Okay.
And then gold, like I said, if you ever end on a space with gold, you fish that gold out of the sea and you get 1 gold added to your pool.
Nice.
Those are the island types. Every region tile does have, of note, it does have 1 island. So you can always plan that there will be an island on the region tile you're looking for. You just don't know which one.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to explain my extra actions that make me different when it comes to my turn, and kind of same thing with Clay. Because I'm going to be picking up these cards and delivering them, and Clay's going to be doing another thing, and we'll get to that when we get to it. So the best way to start us off now, Jess, is going to be you. I'm going to roll your dice again because I messed with these the whole time during my examples.
Yeah,
Get
no
them
worries.
randomized.
This is the only time I'm going to let you mess with my dice, and then it's game
Now
time.
I'm hands off. And then you can start
Although
us off.
actually I'll probably have you do it because I'm not super savvy on Tabletop
Yeah.
Simulator.
You are totally good. So now the choice that you're going to make is you're going to assign 2 dice.
Okay.
You beginning of the game, typically what you're doing is either kind of rushing down Clay and getting up in his face, if that's
Right.
kind of your style, or remember
Rushing
that you
down
always can just
Clay and getting in
explore
his
more of the
face.
map. Yeah.
Okay, well, because you said rushing down Clay and getting
Well,
in his
Nick
face.
had another option. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you also could explore the map.
Okay, what do I got here? So I need a 6 over here. And okay, is there a way to change dice, or is it just as is and you get stuck with what you roll?
Yep. So you can spend gold to increase or decrease the die by 1. So if you wanted to, you could spend this gold to turn one of your 5s into a 6, and that could let you tailwind directly into my space if you wanted to do that. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do first though, because I feel like before I go bombarding into but I can't because I can't battle you because you're in fog.
Correct. You won't be able to fight me because I'm in fog. Yep.
Well,
I was already worried about how aggressive you were gonna be, so I pre-planned.
You pre-planned. Look at that. See, Clay, is this how Nick always plays this game?
He's very sneaky. You know? he's always hanging out in those no battle zones. You'll see.
Okay. Well, first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place one of my 5s here on my cannons. I'm gonna prepare myself. And
An
then,
admirable first play.
Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna spend my gold, Nick, and I will just place it over here. And then I will turn this up to a 6. And then I will turn in my 6 to do my tailwind, right? Because that goes directly towards the island of that number type.
Exactly.
My 6. And then I'm going to, it's like I'm teleporting. Da, 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 da.
Yep.
Hello.
You had some path that I didn't know. You were there much faster than we expected.
Hello there, smuggler man. Nice to meet you.
I think there's a shark presence there, but it's foggy. I can't quite tell.
Can't quite tell if that's
Can't quite see. And then, because you ended a movement, and even if it is from a tailwind, you always are going to spit out one of these patrols there.
Awesome.
So you get another patrol there as well. Yep.
Awesome. Okie doke.
That was your first turn. You're doing great.
That is my turn. Okay, and then it goes in a clockwise rotation?
Yep, and then it goes to me, the smuggler.
All right.
So the things that make me a little bit different are I only have 3 of those sail spots. I obviously don't put out cool sharks onto the map or anything like that. But I do have access to 1 full sail, which lets me move spaces equal to the die value that I put there. So if I put a 4 there, I can move 4 spaces, which is pretty good.
Okay.
I also only have 1 tailwind, so I have to be a bit more planning about what side of the map I'm going to. But the big thing that I'm trying to do is when we look at the market deck, these cards here, I didn't mention it when you're worried about them, but at the bottom, they also have a good. And that's where that good wants to be delivered to. Sorry,
Okay.
I lost my brain for a second. So if I go to this blue parrot island, I could pick up this card, add it to my cargo. Whoops, I'll tuck it under here. Whoop. And now I need to go and deliver these paintings to this green palm tree island.
Oh, okay.
And as you can see, there's no green palm tree islands, so I'd have to go find one. And even worse for me right now, there's not even any of those islands. So I'm gonna have to go.
Sorry, friends. There we go. Shortcuts. Yes. So right now there's only a compass island, and then Clay is on a double sword. Island.
Yeah, he's on the swords island. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go find one of these because neither of those are gonna work for me right now.
He's got to go exploring.
I'm gonna go exploring. Yeah. So I'm just gonna use this one here to do a regular sail to move 2 spaces.
Yeah.
And I'll just sail off this edge here. Just go right to this space.
Okay.
Let's see what I get.
All right. So there is a question in the chat, Nick.
Yeah, what do you got?
They said, given how quick the game can be, how long would you typically wait to make a pledge?
So the pledges are going to happen. They're forced to happen the moment you make a delivery, and you don't really have time to not be making deliveries. So I'm hoping to probably pledge 1 card even by the end of this first round at least.
Okay.
To kind of keep my path going.
And again, reiterate what the pledges do for those that are just coming into the chat.
Totally. So after I make a delivery, I'll flip these two things up. I have these two tokens. You'll see one of them is a shark, one of them is a mollusk. After I make a delivery, I'll get some points and things like that. But I also have to decide who I think at the end of the game is going to control this island type, the blue parrot. And I make this decision privately. You guys don't know who I'm putting it to, so I'll make sure to mix these up before I get back in.
I'm just
and
gonna
then
say sharks are cooler than mollusks. I'm just saying.
right. And then at the end of the game, so let's say I pledged them like this,
Hmm.
I'll get points for every blue parrot island that mollusks controlled.
Okay.
So that gives me a little bit of incentive to maybe make sure that, towards the end of the game, I'm clearing you out of those regions so that Clay has control so I can get more points.
Got it. Okay.
And that's planning that I'm going to need to do as soon as I make a delivery.
Yeah.
Which is going to happen as soon as I find the island type I need, which is not yet still. So I flipped out a new island. I can decide the orientation of it. And we're going to go like this. So I'll end my movement there. The strong current you see here, those little arrows, they just force me to be pushed over to there.
Okay.
It's just a force movement. Every region that comes out of note gets a wealth die. So you see that I'm increasing the pool of points that you guys can now compete over.
Yeah.
Nobody controls this region yet, so that's an open one.
So wealth and fame, friends, remember, is how you win the game, because the first person to 30 fame, right, Nick?
Yep. Yes,
it activates the end of the game, and that we complete that round, or does it end immediately?
That we complete that round. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You do all of the scoring required for that round.
Got it. Okay. And then we also have a question from the chat. Is this free to play for everyone on Tabletop Simulator right now?
It is not out right now, but we do plan on releasing it at some point. The mod will be available. Just not sure when yet.
Okay. There you go, friends. Cool. Continue with your... Now, is that the end of your movement, Nick?
That was just my... so that was the end of my first sale action. And now I'm going to assign my second die.
So many things.
So then I'm just going to sail again because we're just hoping to find
He needs to find a skull island or a parrot island.
Well, see, and the other thing I could have done is, and I can talk about this later, is I could have negotiated with one of those people to force them to join my crew to kind of cycle the market and maybe get lucky and get a new card type. But we're going to go with this.
Oh,
there we go. That's what we needed. And this is also one of those TTS games where we're going to just keep moving the pieces as we go, because I never know how much space we're going to need for it. But perfect. So I'm going to end my movement on the blue parrot island.
Okay.
I'm going to add a wealth die here. And what that means, since I'm the smuggler and I'm at this blue parrot island, I could either spend a gold to gain this documentarian as crew and have them, for their power. Or the thing that I'm going to prioritize right now, I'm going to pick them up for their good. I'm going to pick them up for the paintings that they have.
Okay.
And I'm going to put that in my cargo once I manage all my pieces how I want. So there we go. And now I need to try to find, which is not far away, the green palm tree island, which is where I'm going to go ahead and deliver these paintings to probably pretty soon. But that's the end of my turn, and it's back to you, Clay. So I'll give the explanation of what makes Clay a little bit different too here. So Clay's playing the Mollusk Union. He doesn't have extra patrols or anything like that can fight beyond bonus ships he might find in his deck. But the big thing he's doing is he has these comrades that he has, and whenever he visits an island, he can either gain 2 comrades onto his player board, or he can put 2 comrades from his player board out onto islands.
Okay.
So that's going to be one of the main ways he can keep his resources up. But the other big action that you're going to find annoying, if he's worried about your bombard, you're worried about inspire and rallying. So inspiring requires that Clay uses a 6, but it lets him put 1 comrade from his board onto 4 different islands, no matter where they are on the map. Yeah, so he could be... Yeah, he could be on the opposite side of the world. Yeah, 4 different ones. He can put 1 down. So
well,
it's really
we live on the various islands, so
exactly. Those, this clams and all that stuff. So that's the thing you're going to be watching out for. He also, to be aware of, has a deck of plan cards, which, for your purposes, Jess, I'm going to say are just imagine it's a bunch of random and maybe bad things you need to worry about, and
Okay.
he's gonna play a card, and you're gonna go what? And
Okay.
that's just kind of the nature of it. That's his. You have 5 dice. Clay has special cards, so
Okay.
that's just how life is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Clay, that's the main thing that he has. You'll see, he has the potential to bring out another boat with one of his cards. But we'll talk about those as the cards come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should I go ahead?
Yeah, I think you
Okay.
should.
And
So
thank
Jess,
you, everybody, for adding those lovely emotes to make sure the stream is going well. Again, if you have questions, I'm sure Nick or Clay or even Prop Tart in the chat will be able to answer them for you. All right, Clay, what do you got?
So one thing I'll point out, Jess, is Nick has this good over here that he's going to try to deliver to this Palm Island.
Oh, right.
And wherever the smuggler delivers, that's going to actually increase the value for us. So
the wealth value. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually kind of know right now that this
one's
area
going to be
is
worth two,
going to
probably.
be worth more. So it's important. It's important for us to kind of try to pay attention to where Nick might be delivering to. Can we anticipate that? So I kind of got my eye on this location here, and that's good information for both of us.
Okay.
But I'm going to start out the game by playing a card right from my hand called Gunship, which is awesome. It cost me these 2 comrades here. So the 2 comrades are going to come off the island and back into my main supply. But then I get to bring out my gunship, which has guns, and it's another ship, and it's got 1 flag towards control. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's so the big thing about the gunship of note is it always has loaded cannons. So when we were talking about before, normally, Jess, we could just sail past each other if neither of us have a die in cannons. That's totally fine. The gunship is treated like it always has cannons loaded. Anytime you move into it, even if Clay doesn't have cannons loaded on his personal board, the gunship has cannons loaded.
Oh gosh.
And also of note, the gunship always gets +3 to its roll.
Okay, so that's not great.
That is not great. But I will also mention that it does have only 2 die slots where it can take damage.
Okay.
And the moment that both of those are full of damage, the gunship does die, and your faction is capable of dealing 2 damage. So if you can win a fight against it, you can kind of one-shot it, but it might be hard to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get into the fray here. I'm going to place one of my dice on sale. And I think, no, maybe not, because Jess has cannons. I don't want to go right into. Can I go right through her there?
Yep, because it's fog. Yep, so no fight's going to happen right now. So you could sail right past.
So I'm going to go into the fog, and you don't notice anything there, Jess. You don't see me because of the fog.
You can pass.
What's happening?
Then I'm going to go here, and that's going to bump me. The current is going to bring me right to here. And then my second dice is going to sail. And I'm going to go 1, 2. I'd like to stop right on this island because that allows me to place 2 comrades out there.
Totally.
On the island. And I'm anticipating that this area is going to be worth a lot. So there I am. That's the end of my first turn.
Oh, cool. My goodness. Okay. Well, so I see what everything else is. And we've got a blunderbuss raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you all for joining. I'm Jess. We are currently playing through a tabletop simulation of the game Ahoy, upcoming from Leader Games. I am joined by 2 wonderful people from the Leader Games staff. We've got Clay and Nick here playing alongside me. And I hope you all are having a wonderful time. A wonderful Wednesday. I am going to be giving away a copy of Ahoy to someone lucky in the chat. And I'm sure one of my wonderful mods can let you know how to do that to enter into the giveaway. But welcome in, friends. I hope you have enjoyed your day so far here on Twitch and will continue to hang out while we're playing this game. I am the Bluefin Squadron. I'm a bunch of cool blue sharks. And I've got a lot of patrols here, so it's currently my turn. So, let's see. I
was going to say, I'm going to now introduce Jess another rule for you, because he wasn't bothered mentioning on turn 1, because you're not capable of doing it.
Yes.
But the other peace class you should know about is your strongholds. Okay. So if you see over here, you have 3 of these. This is another piece that you can build. The way you can build it is at the end of your turn, if you ever have 2 patrols on an island, you can return the patrols to your supply and put a stronghold there. just like how I explained with Clay's gunship, the strongholds always have cannons loaded,
Okay.
and they always add +2. So they're a good way to choke points on the map where people are going to be moving through because they force people to stop there and fight.
Got
The
it.
other thing they do is they stop me from picking up and delivering. They stop everybody from recruiting, and they allow you to recruit remotely.
Ah ha ha.
So they essentially give you like island dominance is how I think about it. It is like, yep. So something to consider. You could maybe start planning for it if it's something you want to do. Just want to make sure you knew you had that piece.
I'm good. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, first what I'm going to do is I don't like that Clay has his gunship right now. So I am going to use one of my dice to sail, and I'm through the fog. I see something shiny in the distance. Oh, it's a mollusk. It's a mollusk person.
Oh no!
Oh no! So I have landed on this Cross-Swords Island, and so that means it's immediate battle, right, Nick?
Yes, exactly. Now we can explain combat. This is perfect. So yeah, the way it works is, so you moved in, you have cannons loaded. Clay also does, so this was going to be a fight regardless. You're the attacker, so you first get to decide. I should explain what's going to happen. You guys are going to roll a d6 versus a d6 to see who gets the higher roll.
Okay.
But before that, you get to decide how much you want to decrease your cannons by, and however much you decrease that by will get added to your roll. So let's say you reduce this down to, and you can't reduce it to 0. So let's say you reduced this to 1, just hypothetically. That means you'll get +4 to whatever you're about to roll.
Okay.
All right. So you, as the attacker, decide first how much do you want to add to your roll, and you have up to 4 you could add.
Yeah, and I'm going to add. Before you decide, Jess, I'm going to add +3 to my roll.
Yeah.
Oh, automatically because of your gunship.
Exactly.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Well, why not? Let's just go whole hog because I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself in my dice rolling, especially when it's on Tabletop Simulator. So I'm gonna go 4, Nick.
Totally. So I'll roll down your die for you. So you're gonna get +4 to it, and then I don't know if you know how to hold the dice, but if you just hover that and press R, yep, you got it.
Boom.
Perfect. 7.
Oh. Okay.
That's enough. That is enough.
I got a 7. Oh my gosh.
This is Clay's 5, so that's a win for you.
Yay!
So then what we do is,
I'm sorry, Clay. This is just a game. You're still wonderful.
Oh, you need to hit the.
We expect nothing less.
Yeah, no, this is a good. I like that Clay spawns the gunship. You're like immediately kill the gunship. This is good. So what happens then is on your player board here, you'll see everybody has different victory conditions they can choose.
Okay.
And you can pick one of these 3. So you could deal 1 damage and steal 1 gold, which would put 1 damage onto his gunship and steal his gold. You could deal 2 damage, which would let you kill the gunship. Or since this is a mollusk ship, you could deal 1 damage and remove a comrade from the island. But there are no comrades on the island, so you don't want option 3.
I'm gonna also just go all in, Nick, and I'm just gonna do the 2 damage.
I would too. That is also what I would do.
That way the gunship goes bye-bye.
Yep.
Okay.
So the reason that happens for people at home is, this would get 2 damage assigned to it, and the moment it has 2 damage on it, the ship just dies. It can't sustain anymore.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And then, as well, that was you stopped movement somewhere, and whenever you stop movement, even after a fight, anything like that, you get another patrol. They keep on coming.
They keep on. Okay.
The sharks never stop.
Okay, and so then what I'm going to do for my second action, Nick, is I'm going to actually deploy another patrol there.
Totally.
I'm currently at, so that way I could, when I have the second patrol, so let's show everybody just the order of operations, right?
Totally.
So I have the second patrol there on the island, and because of that cool new thing that you just told me about before I started this turn, I can make it into a stronghold.
Exactly.
So, and that is automatic. That does not happen for like a dice placement, right? It's not
It's
required.
just it's free and at the end of your turn. Yep, so it's totally free.
Cool. So then what I'm gonna do is that take these nice
two
patrols
guys
here. Yeah, you got that, Nick. Thank you.
I got you.
And then
And
a
a
stronghold.
big old stronghold.
Bam! Right there.
And I think I mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. The stronghold, for purposes of control, is also worth 2, so you didn't lose any control power there. The 2 patrols, this thing's still worth 2 also.
Okay. Awesome, and that is my second turn.
Yep, it is back to me. All right, so I am looking to find. I could go pick up this. A perfect world. I will find Green Island right there, and then I go up. All right, we've got a plan, and it's gonna be. I should have. Choices. All right, I'm going to sail into the Palm Tree Island. Hey, Clay.
Okay.
We're just hanging out.
Hello.
We're both peaceful. Neither of me have cannons loaded, so we are fine to do
Oh,
that.
you're just waving at each other.
I'm just visiting port. I'm gonna go ahead and deliver these paintings. So when I deliver a good, this is how my stuff works. A few things happen. The first thing that happens is I gain. I had to double check my points. It's been a while. I gain 2 fame. Then I increase the region value, as Clay mentioned before. So now for you, when you're competing for this region, this one's going to be worth 2 points. I now get to pick a reward on my little reward chart. So over here, I have this map of goods that I'm kind of picking from, and kind of like Snake, I'm going to be, I'm going to pick one reward that's adjacent to my starting position, move the cube onto it, and take that reward.
Okay.
Next time I gain another reward, I could move this cube here, and this black cube kind of follows because you can't go back to the one you were just on. So as I keep making deliveries, I'm going to keep moving around this little chart, getting a bunch of different points and actions and things like that. So the first one I'm going to take this game, though, is I'm going to take this reward here, which says recruit 1 crew, ignoring island and cost. So that means that I can take one of these crew. I essentially convince them to join my crew, and I'm going to convince the trawler to join. He'll be helpful later. Then I'm going to pledge my documentarian. So like I said earlier, I now need to pledge this game for endgame scoring. I'm going to decide who I think is going to control Blue Parrot Islands. Oh, thanks for flipping that card out, Clay. And I'm going to privately pledge it to a player of my choosing that nobody else needs to worry about. That one for now. I'm hoping to do that. Secret. I got a sneaky little person.
Yes.
And then, okay, the cut purse. But you're cannoned up. Maybe I just go for it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
oh, but no, you have.
Go ahead. Keep talking through your turn, Clay. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, I will say, Ebon, you don't have to be present in order to win the giveaway. If you have entered, you are entered. And there's also a question, Nick. Can the value of a region be changed in a 2-player game as well?
Yes. So in the 2-player game, and it's mentioned on this little first player card, between rounds, whoever was first player is always going to have to pick one region themselves and increase it by 1. So it becomes a different game in the 2-player about you're kind of betting almost against the opponent about which regions you think you're going to maintain control of, because you're not going to increase regions of ones they control, but by increasing ones that are highly defended, you're just making that a more likely target. So it kind of changes the dynamic.
So,
but yeah, the
this
regions
is really
do still
cool
increase.
here on Tabletop Simulator that there shows a card. Is there going to be a similar card in the physical game as well for first player?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, the same exact card. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so there we go, friends. You can see first player has these steps that you can follow for first player, and first player does rotate. So that way everyone can have a chance to kind of see what that does, because that actually is one of the steps there, so you can see how it gets played. But okay, back to you, Nick. What did you do?
Oh, you're all good. I've just become sad because you, as the mean bluefin, have you just decided to stronghold this yellow island, and I really want to go pick up this yellow card, and I can't right now unless I fight your stronghold, which is kind of too expensive for me. So I'm gonna just go explore more area. You know what? I'm gonna use my new trawler. So the trawler, he has nets, to no surprise, and he says I move my flagship 1 or 2 spaces, but I gain any treasure that I move through. I don't need to stop on it.
Okay.
Normally, you always have to stop on gold to pick it up, but his fishing net allows me to just sail through here and into here. I'm going to take 1 gold because of the trawler. I'm also going to have to take 1 damage because I moved through wreckage.
Okay.
And whenever you take damage yourself, you get to assign where it goes, and I will assign this to... I will always regret wherever I put it, inevitably. We'll put it on cannons for now. And I'll move into here. And hopefully, if I'm the luckiest person, I'm going to find a Skull Island. Not today.
Ooh, 2 gold there on that one spot.
Yeah, it's... This is a good big question about how difficult do I want this map shape to be for everybody, really. Man, if I go like this, that fish island is a nightmare to get to.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. It's fun.
Wow.
It's my favorite part of the game.
Do it. Do it.
We'll do it like that. So I end here. I get another 2 gold because I ended on gold this time. This one gets a wealth die of 1. Of 1. And that's my actions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. Okie doke.
Right.
Back to the Mollusk Union.
All right, my first action, I'm gonna sail, and I'm gonna go 1, 2. Now, because I stopped at an island,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop off 2 more comrades there. Okay, and then I'm going to go. Thinking
Oh, here, I
about.
see saw a question in chat. The thick line of sand is a sandbar that can't be moved through. The white lines are just regular spaces
Just to show the
on
different
the map.
spaces.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sandbars can't be moved through. So this fish island is in a very weird spot where you have to go like around.
You go to like essentially through a sandbar if you tailwind.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Tailwind will always bring you directly
Okay.
to that space.
Okay.
Imagine you went a different way.
Right, you kinda
That's how I
just went
that's how I
around it.
thematically. Yeah, that's how I
Yep.
thematically. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Or
All right.
maybe you vaulted the sandbar at
yeah,
such high
yeah.
speeds.
You just launched your boat off and
Yeah.
you did some parkour in the sand.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Clay, what are you doing? I see a lot of mollusks here.
I'm gonna sail. I'm gonna go exploring right to here.
Okay.
If I go here, Nick, can we just move the board a little bit?
Of course. I'll just move.
So I'm gonna try to sail to here.
I'm just gonna move.
I could go to here if it's more convenient too. But
No. Go there. I should have made the board a little bit bigger, but that's fine. We'll move everything.
Yeah, that's right, Patrick. Right. the
Yep.
Duke.
I'd
the
like
How do
Duke
you want
was-
it?
want it just like that because I want to end on that Skull Island.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah. That's that Skull Island is about to be everything for this game.
Okay, now because I'm stopping at an island, I'm going to ready 2 comrades. So I'm going to take 2 comrades from my general supply and put them on my board, so now they're ready to be used
Okie doke.
in the game. So that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
All right, and then it's back to you, Jess. You have your little baby turn. I'd call it, where you just get 1
my
die.
little baby. How dare you? It's a dare.
It's the scariest
epic
baby turn in
It's
game.
an
I will
epic
say, yeah.
turn. Come on now.
Every turn as the bluefin is big. It's true.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually going to sail so I can explore some more stuff because
Totally.
it will make sure that I get more majority control if I'm
Yeah.
on a new island. So yeah, if you want to pull a tile for me, Nick.
Totally. And which way do you want to go? Do you want to go this way or this way?
The ladder, please.
This
So
one.
over this way, yeah.
My brain did know what ladder meant. It just took a sec. And then you also get to pick how you want the tile oriented. The only way you can't have it is
I
like
cannot
this.
do it that way. I know. So
So you can go into trash, or into the water.
I will go into the water. I don't like being in trash. I have
All
too
right,
much
fair enough.
self-respect from on my ship.
Fair enough. Sometimes trash sharks are the best sharks, I'll say.
We have class.
All right.
We have class.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then that will spawn another shark.
Cool.
And that is your turn. So then we go to the end of round. So what we do is we look at the map and we see who's controlling what regions, and we'll just go from top to bottom here. So
Okey-doke.
looking at this with Clay, Clay owns this one for 1 point, this one for another point, and this one for 2 points because of the region dies 2 there. So Clay's going to get 4.
Okay.
2. And then you, Jess, you own this one for 1, this one for 1, and this one for 1. So you're going to get 3.
Okay.
Nobody owns the one that I'm hanging out in right now, so nobody scores it. And then the first player marker will pass to me. We're going to re-roll our dice. Clay is going to draw 2 more plan cards. I'm rolling your bones for you here, Jess.
Thanks. And so, Nick, the reason you did not claim the region that you're on is because of what?
I am just not capable of that kind of. I don't hold that kind of weight in this world. I'm just one
okay.
person.
So the only majorities are between myself and Clay. Okay.
Yeah. The only way I'm going to score points is by getting my little silly jobs done. I don't exist on the same global scale that you guys do currently.
Allegiance.
Exactly. Yeah. I need to hustle. I'm all about the side hustle currently.
Okay.
They don't respect me enough is really the answer, I think, is all.
Well, when you have the job of a smuggler, it's kind of gives you a certain reputation, I would think.
Exactly. I think that's the problem, yeah. All right, so everyone's got the dice rolled. Clay drew his thing. Yeah. All right, and I start us off now.
Okay.
So I really want to get to that red island now. Oh man, it's the bad red island, though. So the thing that I'm noticing right now that's really bad is there's no tailwinds on this tile, which means it takes a long time to get there. One,
You're gonna
two.
go through some trash.
I'm definitely gonna be going through some trash one way or another here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1. 2. Okay. I'm gonna use. Kind of hate to use my full sail on such a small job, but we're going to do it. I'm going to use my full sail, so that'll let me move the distance of the die I'm using, so I'll move 3.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, forces me to here, 3. I do have to take a damage for the wreckage I moved through.
That's really cool.
And I'm gonna, man, my ship is so smart. The other thing you'll notice is you have a lot of die slots. I have very few. So when I start taking damage, I very quickly have to start damaging things that are very important to me.
Yeah.
In a way that's really hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna damage one of the sails, I guess. And then, now that I'm here though, this is good. I'm going to pick up both of these because they are both red. I'm at the Red Skull Island, so I'm gonna pick up both of these goods. So now I have some furs and gems that want to be delivered, and I'm going to tuck these under my board again just because.
Oh, so you are not limited to just one card. You can do both.
Yeah, I can deliver up to. I can hold 2 at a time.
Perfect. That's really cool.
Yeah. So right now I need to run to green and to blue, and I was able to pick up both of them because both of them were picked up.
Because both of them are on the same island type.
Yeah. I got a little bit of a good deal that time, yeah. Which is what I need because I'm moving a little slow. Okay, now the string's going. Sure, and then I'm going to just regular sail back to here, and I will immediately deliver those gems that I just got.
Wow, that was an efficient turn.
Yeah,
very nice.
I gotta get the jobs done.
Very nice.
So that's gonna give me 2 more points. 2. I need to fix whatever happened to my board here. I'll fix these slots next time I play. Cool. I'm going to increase the value of the region, so another region that's worth 2 now for both of you. And I'm going to take another reward on my chart. And for this one, I want to end here because I want to pick up the blue. So I'm going to just take 2 more points. One of my rewards here is just 2 more fame. They just think I did a great job. They gave me 5 stars for the delivery.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really proud of me. And that's it for me then. I have to pledge the card now, so I'm going to do that. But Clay can get started here while I decide who I think will control skulls.
Okay, so Clay, you have new cards, right, that you can play from?
Yep, every turn I draw 2 cards, so I've got 2 more that you don't know what they are.
I know.
All right. The first thing I'm going to do is rally because I really like having lots of ready comrades. So I'm going to place a 6 in rally.
Oh, you just so happen to roll a 6. I see.
Yep. That allows me to take 4 comrades from the supply to ready. So I have a whole bunch of ready comrades now, which will come in handy later. And I'm going to place this 2 in sail. And I'm going to go 1, and then I'm going to go 2 to explore off the line.
Okay.
Explore right to there.
Hello, Kate. Welcome in. Thanks for lurking and working. And everyone else that's lurking and working. I appreciate you all hanging out here. Once again, this is a live playthrough that we're doing of Ahoy, coming soon from Leader Games. If you have any questions, I know that Clay or Nick or Prop Tart in the chat will be more than happy to answer the questions. But yeah, and if you're interested in getting your hands on a copy of it, I am currently giving away 1 copy today on the stream. You don't have to be present to win. There is also a information on the Leader Games website that I will pop into the chat so you can see about how you can get your copy coming later this year.
Oh, I'm going to take a quick. I forgot to grab this other card that I meant to pick up while I was here. So I'm going
Nick,
to quick
that
developer retcon here.
So Nick, that do they flip immediately? Because that card popped up after you picked up.
Yes, they do refill immediately.
Okay. All
Or
right,
after,
so you can do that.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
They don't refill it at the end of the turn. It's immediately, right? Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Filled with 3 market cards. Yeah.
All of you are like running away from me.
Oh, I might be able to get this Parter monkey.
But wait, okay.
No, go ahead, Jess.
So wait, so Clay, you did both of yours.
Yep, I sailed over to here onto another Skull Island.
Okay, here we go, friends. What are all these dice? What are all these dice? And I don't have gold to increase or decrease. Do the dice wrap, Nick? So can a 6 become a 1 or a 1 become a 6?
It cannot. Okay. Unfortunately for your dice pool.
Okay, no, that's just kind of a general question.
Yeah, definitely with what you rolled too. It would be nice if they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look. Let's browse a little bit on this map, shall we? Can I tailwind anywhere? Ooh, I can. So, okay, Nick, essentially, could I tailwind to the region where Clay is at because I have a 2?
Yep, it would bring, and it always brings you directly to that space. So it does bring you into that one. You can't go, you can't use it to get to this one. It does bring you to that quadrant.
Okay, I think.
Yep, that is totally legal.
I think I want to do that so I can bypass all this junk.
Yeah, you want to start getting in the mix here. I think that makes a lot of sense.
So I will use one of my 2s here to tailwind.
Totally.
And because there's a 2 here on this region where Clay is at, I'm going to take my flagship and go bloop right there. However, I'm just going to wave at the mollusk people because I don't feel confident in myself just yet.
Just hanging out.
I'm just hanging out. Although, okay. So, with the strongholds, Nick, does it have to be on an island?
Yes, the strongholds have to be built on an island. Yeah.
Okay.
They need solid ground.
Okay, because that thematically makes sense. But I was just thinking, if I patrol,
that'd be cool.
Another patrol, and then I could just have a floating stronghold. That would be amazing. But that's not a thing. Okay, so in the meantime, for my second action, then I will just sail. I will sail. I will sail with a 1 just because it doesn't seem to be of value to me. So I will just go into this empty space here.
Alrighty. Whoop.
And where do I want to put this?
Yeah, how do you want it?
Actually, I will take the fish island right where I am at, so adjacent to the fog here.
Totally. Can do.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, and then that automatically drops a patrol, right?
Yes, it does. That also puts another patrol. I got you. Boop.
Bloop.
There he is.
There we go. All
right.
I think I'm doing all right, friends. Not sure I'm going to win the game, but, I'm having fun.
I think I do like how you have, this actual cool, shark encirclement happening. You are just,
it's thematic. I was going for theme.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. It's very cool. All right, let's see. Well, I gotta be delivering some stuff, and I will say, this is where this game has some cooperation or table talk a bit where it's Jess, we're good. You didn't cannon up. That means I can deliver to the islands that you own better. This is good for both of us. I'm fine with this too. Because I'd much rather give you some points than Clay right now, because he already has all these expensive ones. So, oh man, my ship is so damaged though. What have I done?
You've sailed through debris.
I told you this was gonna happen. I think I
Yeah,
said.
you
I think
sailed
exactly
through
5 minutes
debris.
ago. I said, yeah. I think exactly 5 minutes ago. I said this was gonna happen. All right. Let's. Can I get to? I really don't want to deliver that green there, though. That's the problem. I could tail into a 4 or a 3. All right, let's do that. We'll spend some gold. I'm gonna spend 2 gold. This is a bad idea. But I like that. I like
Bad
doing that.
idea.
It's fun though. It's like I'm running the rickety smuggler ship plan.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
We're
turn this
on,
one
we're
into
on
a 3.
brand, I think, for all of us. We're on brand.
Exactly. I'm gonna use that to tailwind and crash into here,
Nice.
which will get me 1 gold back and another damage on my ship, unfortunately. Which I will take onto my negotiate, and then I'm going to, yeah. Yeah, I could have done this better, but that's you know, that's how things go. That's games, man. And then we're gonna sail into here, into this green one, and deliver these furs.
Okay.
And I'm thrilled to have delivered some furs to an island that the bluefin controls. So that'll get 2 points. This will get clicked up to 2. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
take
look at this score right now. All right, so Clay and I are currently trying to battle it out. We've only had one battle, and Nick is just off in his own thing.
I promise. It'll change.
It's just like, look how far ahead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm making note of this, Nick.
All right. And I'll score. I'll get 1 gold for my reward, and I'm going to pledge this card. Who I think is gonna own Skull Islands? You know, split the pledge a little bit. You know, I don't want to be committed to one person only. All right, that's it. Back to you, Clay.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Oh, and sorry, I'm gonna not forget this time. While I'm on this green island, I'm going to be picking up this naive noble. Of note, you can see then both of my goods that I have on board are being delivered to Compass soon. So that's
Now, is it you can only hold
okay.
2
information that you might want to be aware of.
You can only hold 2 goods, right, Nick?
Yep, you can have infinite crew. You can hire as many people as you want, but you can only hold 2 goods on your ship.
Okay. Okay. Well, as I look at the board state here, I've got a 6, which allows me to do my inspire action, which is really awesome.
No!
This lets my people
Keeps
come out of the
inspiring
islands.
these people.
So I can put 4 comrades down from my board anywhere. So I'm going to place 1 at this Skull Island up there. I'm going to place 1 at this Fish Island, which is tough to get to.
Yeah, the Fish Island is.
I'm going to place 1 in this Compass Island right here. I'm going to place 1 down here where Nick is because it's a kind of a cool spot. All right, so I got that. And then my sneaky surprise play is I have a sneak attack.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So,
no!
Sneak attack allows me to remove up to 2 patrols from any region that I have a comrade. So I'm going to choose this region here. I've got a comrade there now, and that's going to sneak attack that patrol out of there.
Ah.
I agree.
And then for my last action, I have 1 dice left. I'm going to sail. And I'm going to sail from here, and then I'm going to go up to this Skull Island. And I'm going to ready 2 comrades onto my board because I stopped at an island. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, wait. So how many comrades? Okay, you still have 4 ready comrades. How many do you have like total in the game, Clay, that you can use to deploy?
I think it's like 20.
Yeah, 20, it's either 19 or 20.
Yeah, most of them won't get out onto the map. You usually won't be in that spot. But also keep in mind your bombard action can remove, it removes all of them in a region when you do it. So even the tallest stack can be taken out with 1 action when the time comes.
As I am going through patrolling here, as I'm trying to think about.
And the other thing I'll mention, Jess, is that right now you are, this is like a notable part of the game always, is you're on kind of the back of the order here, and you're going to take 3 actions uninterrupted here because, you have an extra die, and me and Clay have both done our 2-turn things. So you're going to be taking 3 actions here.
Aha.
So just keep that in mind. Like you could like sail, bombard, or bombard. You know what I mean? Like you can think about it as that whole turn rather than you can do a lot. Yeah.
You could
This
sail
is the
over
might of the bluefin here. Is like when they have these turns, it's huge.
You could tailwind right next to Nick, and then arm cannons and
That's
fight
true
him,
too. You could go beat me up on my ship that has. How much more? I can only
just
hold.
kidding.
I know. I'm joking.
I'm just kidding. It's not a good time.
I don't even have cannons ready. So
it's not a good time for that actually. But
So
the time will come.
That the time will come. So what I'm going to do,
No, you should get rid of comrades if you can. Absolutely.
Okay, so I will sail first. I'm going to sail first with my 2. I'm going to go through the fog over here.
Totally.
Oh no.
Boom. Oh, and my flagship is down.
Ship sank. Game over, everybody. Sorry.
That's the end game there.
That's the other rule I didn't explain. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If it's not upright, it does not count.
Yeah.
Okay. And then comrades, do they have any battle?
They can't fight. They're nothing like your patrols. They can't fight. They can't do anything. Some cards will give them effects, right? Like you saw with the thing is, sometimes a card could be like, oh, if there's comrades here, they can fight now. But
okay, so then I'm just gonna bombard until those comrades go by. And then, since I am there on an island, for my last action, I'm going to deploy.
Really?
And then I will deploy one of my patrols here on this island. So because now I have 2 patrols, it's now a stronghold.
Nice. I'm sad about that too.
There you go. Thank you, Nick.
I got you. Whoop. I'm also sad about the stronghold, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Prop Tart says, I already warned Jess, Clay always wins.
Yeah, that's why can't let that happen.
Can't let that happen. Okay, so then this concludes the second round. So now we're doing all majorities again, Nick?
Yep, we're doing majority scoring again. So we'll just do you first, Jess. So you have this one for 1 point. This one for I'll do total here. 3 points total, 4 points total. It looks like here for you this time. Yep.
Okay.
And then Clay's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I gotta start getting Clay. It's time.
Nah.
We got it. It's time. It's time to start messing up Clay's ship here.
So I should have. Let's see. Because of my patrol, so I have 2, 3. You said 4, right? Oh, 5 because of my.
Well, it should be one more. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. You are
Ahoy,
correct.
me hearties. Hello, Lord of the Board. Welcome in.
Oh, sorry. This is why I just did this. This one's tied. This region is tied 1-1.
So then ties don't go to anyone.
Ties go to nobody. Yep.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So you can sometimes, even things to consider in the future are like, you can even like make a tie with just your flagship because your flagship is worth 2, so you can kind of do interesting blocks like that.
I see.
So the first player marker passes to Clay. We take our dice. We roll our dice.
So friends, we are about a third of the way through on this because the end game will actually activate when someone hits 30 fame. So currently Clay is in the lead with 11, I have 7, and Nick has 8. But it could be anyone's game because it's now it's gonna start getting hairy because I feel like we're gonna get to battling. We've explored enough, I feel like.
Yeah, the points also ramp up a lot in the end game because I'm just introducing more and more points to the game for both of you to be scoring. So in the end game, you guys can be scoring, 12 plus points on a round. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Back to me. I need to. Were these? My dice have not been rolled yet. Okay.
I just rolled them for you. You're all good.
You did. Okay.
Yep. And then
I actually like that roll. I actually like that roll. Thank you.
That's a good roll too. Yeah.
Thank you. Is this an extra die over here, Nick?
That's mine.
Okay. Oh, question on.
Oh, that's funny. Your dice are all showing up the same color in your TTS. That's funny.
Yeah,
I only just noticed
are
that.
they player color independent, or are they all going to be blue?
No, they're in mine. There are different colors. Yeah, they're different colors. Yours are like a dark blue that match your player board.
Okay.
Mine are red, and Clay's are yellow. That's a funny little bug. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I will take that 5. Yes, thank you.
TTS has infinite funny little bugs, is
Yeah.
what I would say.
Okay, but Clay is our start player here.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is going to be a really fun turn because I see that Nick is wounded.
Yes.
I think it's time.
You said it
think
so
it's-
kindly, Clay.
Nick's talking
gonna
about
be
coming
so
after me.
great.
Nick's talking about coming after the Mollusk Union. What if the Mollusk Union goes after him?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to play this really cool card called Enlist, which lets me recruit a crew from anywhere I have a comrade. Uh-oh, shoot, maybe I can't get the one I want. I wanted to get this guy. I guess I don't have
That's
one.
the only one you don't have, yeah.
Oh, no. I wanted
That's the
to
only
get
one you don't
that
have.
Okay. Well, maybe... okay, I'll save that. It was going to be epic because I was going to recruit that crew.
Oh, so wait, explain why Clay cannot get this card again?
Because the enlist lets me recruit a crew wherever I have a comrade, and I'd have to have a comrade on this Swords Island to recruit this crew.
I
The
see.
sword
Okay,
one, yeah.
got it.
He has
Okay.
comrades on the other 2 types, but he wanted the yellow one, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, though, the game is happening. I'm going to Tailwind. I'm going to pop a Tailwind over here.
I'll have to take 1 damage.
Yep,
Just
I'll
some
take
junk.
a damage, and
Oh, oops. I just touched your die, sorry. It was a
yep,
3.
that's okay. I'll put the damage in sail. And then, as Nick knows, let's see here. Okay, I have to have cannons to even battle you, Nick?
Oh, yeah. Yep, you have
Okay.
to have a cannon loaded if you want to fight me.
Okay, let me think about this.
Nick's
Okay,
like, thank
all right.
goodness. Phew.
All right, I apologize. I'm not ready. I've got to have cannons first, so hold on. Okay,
All these schemes.
I'm gonna put a 2 in cannons.
There we go.
No, I'm ready. Depending on
Oh,
Nick
so
goes.
for your cannon spaces, Clay, it can be any die number?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so but he only has 1 die spot, while you have, you could have up to like 10 power loaded in your cannons, but it
Yeah.
requires a 5 and 6, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do quite what I thought. I thought I'd be able to sail right into Nick and attack him, but I really kind of have to have cannons.
Thank goodness.
Cannons ready first. So.
Thank goodness for me.
So what is plan B then, Clay?
Yeah,
Well,
what's plan B, Clay?
Plan
Yeah.
B is I'm going to sail.
Oh, sorry, friends. There we go.
Oh, man.
I'll go 1, 2.
Okay.
I'll go right there, Nick, and see if
All right.
that covers her board too much. We can,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. We don't even need these cards anymore. I know what these things do. So,
And
There
I'll
we
just
go.
ask Nick. I was like, what is
how
this
do you
thing?
want it?
Oh, I definitely want the island.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to go like this and
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
really broken and break up the
Yeah.
board? Be
Yeah.
confident you don't want to go like this.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
All
Are you
right.
sure? What about now? What about now?
You're lost. You're lost. Another thing of note for
I'm going to ready
for
two
those who
comrades.
care about smuggler gameplay, there's 2 of each island type. Like in the game, so there's 2, there's 2 red skull islands, there's 2 blue parrot islands. But at the beginning of the game, you remove 1 tile from the game, so you can't always guarantee that there's 2 of 1 suit. There is only 1 type. This
Okay.
might be our only. Or sorry, this one. This might be our only compass island, and it might be a fool's errand for me to go try to look for the other one.
Okay. How many island tiles are there for gameplay?
There's 12.
Okay, so then 12 you will play, or you remove 1 from the 12?
You remove 1 from the 12, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, 2 of each color. So there's 6 colors, 2 of each color.
Okay.
And it's back to you then, Jess, I think, right?
Back
Yep.
to me.
Yeah.
Mwahaha. Okay. Well, I like my numbers here that I have. So, I think, friends, I am going to ready some cannons. But I'm going to put a 6 this time. Because I feel like
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And then, ooh. I'm debating on with the rest of my dice where I can go. Tailwind. I can do there's a 4 over here. But I can't jump over. I can't jump
Yeah, you
over.
can't leave the
Dang
sandbar.
it! I want to parkour this sandbar
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bad. Okay. Okay. Well, and I don't have any gold, so I can't change anything. So I would essentially have to just go either a 1 or a 5 that I've got. So, unfortunately, that means I will just have to do some movement. I want to be.
Oh yeah, you don't have a 4 right now. That is
I
tough.
want to
Yeah.
be somewhere where I can.
Remember that you can pick up gold can also be gotten if you just end your movement on it. I don't know if that's something you want to do, but that's the other main way to get gold is to either steal it from a person or to just stop your ship on gold.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what you even need
Hmm.
though.
Well, okay, so I could. I'm thinking to move, but I have ready cannons. I feel like I need to do something with my ready cannons. I just can't let them go to waste, friends.
Mm-hmm.
It just
Oh,
doesn't-
they're already gonna do good work for me. I mean, let's say it's I'm already
Wow.
gonna have to fight this patrol probably because I'm most likely delivering to orange this round.
Yeah.
So it's I'm worried about your cannons already.
Yeah. When you ready cannons, all of your patrols
Every
now have
piece
those
is now
cannons.
is now aggressive. So it's
Okay. Well, yeah, I think for the sake of just sailing, Nick, because to try to get myself, because gold is a good thing, but also
it is, yeah.
But also, I feel like I need to be in where the action is too.
Yes,
So
yes,
if I sail, let's say
Yep.
I do the sail with whatever my 1, I guess I can
Yeah.
do because it just
Yeah, who
allows
cares
me to
about
do
a
that.
1?
I can do sailing here.
Mhm.
But I will also still just take the damage just because of me going through the junk.
Yeah, but you might as well you could go the other way
Oh, right.
and just avoid
Right,
it. Oh,
duh.
whoops, not your stronghold. So yeah, and then when you end here, you could pick up 2 gold
Okay, so they get those.
and to put a patrol out.
Putting
Pretty good value for its base.
Da, 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 da.
And then, whoop.
And then 2 gold. Thank you very much. And
Yep.
then I will.
Oh, and then that's actually your 2 dice for the
Oh,
turn.
true. Sorry.
That's fine,
Sorry.
because
I was
your
like,
cannon's
I'm
already.
in.
No, you're good.
I'm so ready.
Cannons always messes me up too because it's like a.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
kind of a
Okay. I'm
non-action.
good. I'm
Yep.
good. It's okay,
Yeah,
Clay. You
you
can
are.
breathe now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
positionally exactly where you want to be is the good
Okay.
thing. Man.
That sandbar was there. Whew.
Yeah. We have a question in the chat, Nick. It says,
Please.
do you need to end your action on a tile with gold in order to get it, or do you need to be there after the second action? So
It's
you have
when
to
you
land on the
end
tile
a
to get
movement.
the gold not pass through it.
Yeah, you need to end on it, and you need to. You don't need to end your whole turn, but you need to end your movement on it. So that the term
Okay.
actually in the rules is called anchoring. Every time you finish a sail, your boat anchors briefly, and
Okay.
you need to anchor at the gold to pick it up. Me though, I have this cool trawler, and he has nets, and his fishing nets let me pick up. If I use him to move, I can pick up gold that
Yeah.
I sail through. So that's kind of his unique power.
And that makes sense. Look, he's a crustacean, so that makes
And he's
sense.
got his little crab claws. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
All right, here comes my crazy cool play. Yeah, this is what we have to do. We're gonna spend 1 gold to turn this 1 into a 2. We will use the 2 to tailwind all the way over to here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're cross continental, I guess, and we're gonna then just regular sail. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna regular sail in, and since you are armed, I have to fight you, Jess. I have nothing that is gonna get added to my die roll, so I'm gonna be rolling just a raw d6.
Okay.
But you can decide if you want to decrease your cannons at all to increase your roll here against me.
I'll do a couple, so I'll make this into a 4.
All right, so +2. I think that makes plenty of sense.
Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh,
+2 is enough.
Woo!
That is enough to get you there. So yours is a 4 versus my 3, so you win the combat.
Oh, wow! Woo!
Good. And then you can pick one of your victory things. So you can deal 1 damage and steal a gold. You can deal 2 damage, And I will say that strategy-wise, I'm gonna give you a little tip. You should at this point just deal the 1 damage and steal the gold, because I'm about to score a bunch of points for how much damaged my ship is. So I'm just
Ah,
gonna
okay. Yes, so
just for
then I
like
will do that, and I'll just take one of your gold.
yeah. And then also normally you get to pick what when you deal damage to a player, you get to pick what on their board gets damaged. In this case, it's not going to matter because I'm about to heal it away, but I'm just
Yeah.
going to throw it here for now.
Okay.
Just so people at home see what's going on. So I took
Yeah.
my damage. They stole a gold. I still did manage to make it to the island. So this is how the game works. Like, I had to fight to try to get in. I took some damage, but I did make it to dock at least.
You delivered.
That is enough to be able to deliver my tinctures and my incense. And this is actually exactly how I wanted this to go, because I would much rather you control this area, Jess, than Clay, if I'm being totally honest.
Okay.
I feel like it's good that your patrol slived, because this is going to get increased twice, because I delivered 2 to it. So it's going to get up to power 3. I'm going to get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take 2 rewards. For my first reward, I'm going to take repair all damage and get 1 point for each damage repaired. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Do. And then I will just move 2 for my second reward. And for that move 2, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. If I move away, I can't pick up this sailor, though. Choices. Let's go find what the map has to offer. We're just gonna go 1, 2.
There's a question
And
in
we're
the
gonna-
chat, Nick. It says, could I have tried to lose to you to not give you extra damage? Would that have been a good strategy to do?
You could have tried to do that, yes. I don't think strategically it's what you want right now, because your patrol remaining here is very important for, like, if your patrol died there, Clay has 1 comrade, and this region is going to be 3 points for him.
Yeah.
So because your patrol lived, which I think was really smart to invest in, keeping it alive, you now are tied here, and Clay's not going to be able to, he's going to have to put another comrade here to get those points. And you're also nearby, so you could just move over easily and now get those. So I think that's a good ship to have. Oh, I don't want the tile like that, Clay. Don't do me like that. I'll take it like this. I'll take it like this.
So silent. He's like, oh,
I'll just put it down. I'm kidding. I'll take it like that.
You're not just taking the damage, huh?
Yeah, no, I will take it like that. And then, lucky for me also, I will then, when I end at this yellow island, I'm going to pick up this cut purse. And the cut purse has the fancy hat to deliver. I just saw people in chat talking about the fancy hat. Good. There it is.
Yeah. Prop Tart says we got to watch Clay at all times. I mean, like you said, Clay always wins. So.
All right. Clean up my area a little bit, and then it is all you, Clay. I just got to pledge these 2 cards.
Okie doke, Clay. What are you doing?
I'm doing a dynamic entry card. It says increase my cannons by 2. So my cannons are going to go from 2 to 4. And then I can move my flagship to any tailwind space. I'm going to go right here. Nick knows exactly what's going to happen next.
I think so. Here, I'll throw it out there. This is a fun trivia. If anybody, dynamic entry is a reference to something.
So, Clay, you are on a fog space?
Yes.
So the tailwind, where does that do?
I was able to go here because it's a tailwind space. See that little 6 on there?
Actually, okay, I see. So
yeah,
you
that space
didn't
is
have
a tailwind.
to spend that. You could just go to it with. Got it. Okay,
yep.
Thank you.
This card let me go there without even spending a dice, which is great. So I haven't spent any dice, and it let me increase my cannons.
So that was all just his card power. Let him do that.
Wow, and that does not take any dice for your cards.
Right. And now I'm going to place a dice and sail, and I'm going to sail into Nick with my cannons.
Yeah, you are.
Here, Nick doesn't have any cannons.
Oh, this is going to be quite the battle.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use a weapons cache.
Ooh, okay.
Bam. Weapons cache says I can increase my roll by the number of ready comrades, and I have 2, 4, 5, 6 comrades.
Oh,
So my
boy.
die roll is
Okay.
+6.
Yeah, I'll just roll it for the theater of it. I'm gonna roll the magic 12 number that I can get.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't
12
quite get
on
it.
your D6, right?
I didn't
Nick?
quite get it. I just missed. I
Oh
just
my
missed.
goodness.
All right, so Clay, you win that combat.
Okay, deal.
And you can pick your victory condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal. It looks like I deal 1 damage, and then I can place a comrade on the island of the victory. So I will
Yep. So
do
you can
that.
either place a comrade or you can steal 1 gold. Yeah.
Yep. So I'll place a comrade there, and I did 1 damage to Nick.
And where do you want it? On my full sail or on my
Yeah,
sail,
you get
full
to
sail, cannons,
choose.
negotiate? Yeah. It's probably full
let's
sail or
see.
cannons.
Yeah, full sail or cannon. Well, geez, yeah, cannons will be good. Yeah, full sail really slows them down. Yeah, I'll put it in full sail.
Yeah. Harsh but fair.
Okay, and so then I actually have 1 more dice. So Nick, is it possible for me to sail away there and back to come in and hit you again?
You can, yeah. If you sail out and sail back in, you can come fight me again. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Legal. That is legal.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Can I say that's legal? I meant it's illegal. You can't do it against me.
So yeah, I'm gonna sail, and then I'm gonna spin down my cannons from 4 to 1. So
3.
I have +3 on my roll.
Okay, at
This
least I
time
can-
we have to roll.
Yeah, I could theoretically win this one.
Prop Tart says, ouch,
Oh,
the
nice,
office is
another
going to
one.
be tense tomorrow.
No, but I still got
You
you.
still got it. You still got it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you for another damage on your cannons, and I'm going to place. Well, let me think about this. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
good gravy.
Either negotiate, maybe sail. We'll put it in cannons.
All right. Put it in cannons.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, well, this just got real, everybody. So first and foremost, though, I am going to sail, and what I'm gonna do, Nick, is I'm gonna sail up here
Totally.
to where, and again, my ship just wants to fall over.
Sinks.
And then, do I get to deploy another patrol or no? Because I already have one there.
Yep. You always spit one out, even if there already was. Choop.
Perfect. Okay, then I get to, I don't have to worry about this little comrade anymore, right? Because now I have majority there.
Yep. You have majority because you have right now with your ship there. You have 4 power to Clay's 2. Once you leave, it'll be 2 to 1, or if you leave.
Okay. And then I think I was just going to
But
do.
I will say, be careful with that because Clay's ship is right here, and he could easily come down also. So he might try to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Don't trust Clay is all I'm saying.
He might try to be sneaky. He
Mhm.
might. So I think, well, because what he just did like 2 slaps on your ship. So
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm
Slap
gonna
him.
change a gold. I'm gonna turn in a gold and change this 5 into a 4.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going to bombard and remove
Sure.
all of those comrades. So there's no contest.
Nice.
Okay.
And then it's me.
Yeah.
All right. I have a fancy hat that needs to be delivered. Where should the fancy hat go? Man, Clay really in a jerk here. And you're cannoned up also right now. Oh, do you want to? I just want to make sure if you wanted to. At the end of your turn, did you want to replace these with a stronghold?
Yes, I do.
Jess?
Thank you for reminding
Totally.
me. And that's my only
Yeah, you're welcome.
stronghold I have remaining.
That is the last one you have remaining. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sad you're doing it, and I'm sad to remind you. But yeah, and because I described exactly the thing I described happened. This is the only compass island, which makes compass deliveries and pickups much harder to do now because
Did we have
they gotta
all
go through
12
there.
tiles out? Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is all 11. Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
11.
yeah, the
Yeah,
12
yeah,
one
yeah.
gets burnt,
11
yeah.
out of 12. You're right. You're right. Okay.
I did see somebody ask if like the map needs to be connected like this, and not at all. You can have big gaps. You can connect the tiles off skew on only one side, like so only one
So
thing
as
lines
long
up.
as one of the like squares is touching another square.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, totally. Like this tile could be,
Yeah.
like this and stuff like that if we
Got
wanted.
it.
That's
Okay.
totally legal as well.
Okay.
Hey, Nick, I forgot when I sail to this island here, I want to ready 2 comrades. I forgot.
Oh,
to
totally.
do that.
Yeah. You gotta have them.
I'm gonna go ahead and ready 2.
Totally. It's because we did a bunch of fighting, so it was easy to forget.
Yeah.
Alright,
And you're just
Me
sad
then.
because I bombarded all of your comrades back.
Yep.
That's okay, Clay.
He's remembering how many he needs.
So-
All right, I'm gonna go. Oh man, there's a stronghold on that one. Also, just stop. It happened. It's suddenly there's way too many sharks everywhere, and I didn't do anything about it. Okay, I'm going to repair. Man, yeah, I'm gonna repair.
Ooh, well, I forced him to repair.
I think I have to. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
get both these off my board. Not good. Doesn't feel good.
Prop Tart says, Clay, you might feel better if you had a fancy hat.
True.
That's right.
And then I want to get down to, man, I just don't think I can afford to fight Jess right now. I'm gonna full sail, and I'll go 5. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll move 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's how I feel. Feel good about it. All you, Clay.
That's it. I'm all out of dice. That was.
Oh yeah,
I
you
went
were first.
so-
Yep, and then it's just
has one
you
die.
with just the other 1 die action,
Just the 1 die. Okay.
as they would say in crokinole or curling. You have the hammer.
I have the hammer. Oh my gosh. That sport to watch on the Olympics, curling, is actually really fascinating.
It is. It's a blast. Yeah.
It's more than just like sweeping on ice, even though that's essentially what it is for people. But alas, we're not talking about curling. We're talking about sailing on pirate things. So,
Yeah. Where do you want to move that ship to?
I feel like I want to. Hammerhead, that's right, Prop Tart. Okay, I feel like I want a tailwind, so I can kind of get down into this lower area here. I feel like, so I think I am gonna do that. I'm gonna exchange 1 more gold and flip this 5 to a 4, so that way I can tailwind, and then I'm gonna take my flagship. Whoa! I put
All the way down there.
over the sandbar.
Yeah, over 2 of them. This one and this one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's super cool.
That's right. We don't mess around here. So yeah, so then I'm over here. But yeah, that kind of, I mean, yes, that kind of gives me away from all the battle action, but there's just still some nice real estate over here.
And it's also where his comrades are, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that's me.
All right. I did all my stuff. We will score points. So Jess, you have total 1 point for this region, 2 points for this region, 4 total, 7 total, 8 total.
Okay.
2. That's math. That's 15.
Yes.
I think I should be on 16. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Clay has 1, 3 total, 4 total, 5 total, 7 total. Looks like.
Yep.
Double check that one.
Mhm.
Yep, 7 for Clay. All right, so we're slowing it. We're putting the brakes on him a little bit. That's good. This is a closer gap now.
Yeah. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, this is good. Okay. First player goes back to you again, Jess.
Yay. Back to me. Oh gosh, this is getting tense now. This is getting
Yeah, I was gonna say now we're at the true.
All right, but I still have a goal. That's good. I still have.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Especially
look at all these high numbers. Thank you,
as we
Nick.
move
I should
towards the
just hire
game end.
you to like play every time I roll dice on my stream.
I can be your dice roller. That's fine.
My designated dice roller, because friends that know that are friends of the chat, they know my dice rolling is terrible, and rather I roll them just from my hand or put them in a dice tower. Same rules apply. So yeah, it's just inevitable. It is a race to 30 points, just like Root. Yes, board game spam. Okay, well now let's get down to it here. I am going to I don't have any damage to repair, so that does not matter.
You're healthy. The one thing that they can be used for is for moving dice into cannons also is the thing I said. So not saying this is the play you need to do or want to do, but just to highlight what you could like put a 6 into sail into here, and then use the port to move this die into your cannons, and that kind of like saves you a whole die because you don't need to like use a die to go into cannons then. So something to
Oh, I
consider.
see,
It's
I
one of the
see.
ways the ports can be used. Yeah, they have two effects. It's the heal or that die movement.
Right. Okay. So that everybody can see like what the. Let me just show that player aid. Oop. Otherwise.
Oh yeah, where did it go?
It's
Here
over
it is.
here. Yeah. So you all
Yeah.
can see what Nick was talking about. So they're on the harbor. When your flagship anchors, you can repair or move any die you place into your cannon. So that's why you're like, what is he talking about? There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I am going to, but I will. I'm gonna do it the old school way though. I think what I'm gonna do is I will sail with. Oh gosh, because I want to be over here. Now's the decision time, right? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I will sail with one of my 4s, and I will go 2 over here to get to a nice gold. I will get a nice gold here.
Oh yep, I got you.
Okay.
There.
And then with my 2nd, I will ready my cannons with my 6.
I'll get you your patrol there also. Cool.
Okay.
Pretty good. All right. My plan was to mess with Clay now because I'm upset with him. I'm upset with him now. So I'm gonna negotiate.
Did like the double slap, so I was
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we're gonna negotiate. So while my flagship is at an island, I can, ignoring its cost and suit, I just talk this guy up, the sailor, and he joins my crew. I then can, if I want to, I can recruit another crew by spending one of the comrades off of the island. So I'm gonna do that because I'm sick of Clay's comrades too, and I want. Let's see what gets filled up. Ooh.
So in the market now.
These are, yeah, so both of these cards, there's only a few duplicates in this whole game, but one of these, this is a duplicate power. They have different art. But the Convincing Comrade allows, this action allows any player, even if it's not Clay, to move 2 comrades from anywhere on the map to a different location.
Okay.
So it allows a lot of manipulation of Clay's stuff, and I'm going to take one of those. Because I need that, because I need more time.
I am realizing that I'm like totally ignoring hiring crew.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, but that is also an ability I can do if I'm at the matching island, just so folks know.
Totally.
It's not just, deploying patrol and battling. You can also hire people to your crew.
Yeah. And the other thing of actually, I to highlight also is you can even now, you have all 3 of your strongholds out. You have essentially remote access to these 3 suits. So even if your stronghold or even if your flagship is all the way over here, you can still recruit at yellow as if your ship is there, or at orange and at green currently.
Okay.
So if you wanted to right now, you could like spend a gold and take this guy.
Got it.
Just so you keep that in mind too.
Yeah. Thank you.
But a lot to consider, just letting you know.
Right.
All right, so I've done that as my negotiate. I'm happy I'm messing with Clay. I didn't get the cards I needed off the top of the deck, unfortunately, and that's just life. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and sail, regular sail, into here, delivering the fancy hat for 2 points, and increasing the value to 2 in the region. I'm going to take a reward. My reward is going to be... Do I actually want to move 2? I think I do. I'll take the move 2 reward, and I'll move down to here. Yeah, that's good. When I end movement there, I will move my negotiate die into my cannons, and then I'm going to pledge
my card. So it can be any of your die for your ability to move into cannons, Nick?
Yes, correct. And even for yours, I'd have to double check that. Yours has to be the same suit.
Right.
Nobody hold me to that if the rules say differently when you get the game.
Yeah.
That's what that might have changed right at the end in development. Yeah, that might have changed right at the end of development. I don't remember exactly. It's been a little bit. We'll play it that way, though. Yeah, yours has to be the 5 or 6.
Got it.
And then I will put this one into the stack. Mm,
Ooh,
man,
decisions now.
they are decisions. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. I can't be. All right, that's it.
All right, Clay. You have
Okay.
so many comrades ready. This makes me nervous.
I'm gonna play Cutter. I'm gonna bring out the great claw ship.
Law is the law.
Yep, claw's law. I removed 2 comrades, and I get to put the Cutter out there. So I've got another ship. I'm gonna play Enlist, and I just so happen to have a comrade over here on the Palm Island hanging out.
Yeah.
That'll let me recruit this crew right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be important to have.
Yeah, and is this actually when? Are there actually going to be the miniatures with like this claw thing?
Yeah, they're wooden meeples.
Oh my
but yep,
gosh.
those
These
are like
so
the
rad. I just love that the cutter. It's like it looks the claw has the cutting
yeah that's
giant
awesome.
pair of
Yeah.
scissors.
Yeah, and then I love the shark
Yep.
flagship has the shark mouth on the front. It's so good.
Yeah.
And I've just played cards so far, so I haven't played any dice. So
Yeah, Clay. You
Let's
got a
see
cutter. You got a cool guy.
Let's-
We're all impressed.
let's arm cannons,
Rawr.
and then let's sail. And it's time to pay a visit to one of Jess's shark strongholds.
Oh.
Please, Clay. Please destroy the strongholds.
So I'm coming up to here. We'll go ahead and flip a card. All right. So we're going to do a battle, Jess,
Yes.
at this space here. And I'm going to throw down a weapons cache.
Oh, what does that do?
He gets a plus to his die roll equal to his number of ready comrades.
Oh my
so he's got-
goodness.
Which is
Yeah.
+6.
so
Oh
he's got
my
plus
goodness.
6.
My
So you can
goodness.
decide if you want to use any of your cannons to try to counter that, or if you kind of want to just let it wash over you.
No,
Who
that just seems like such a waste. I mean, I do have a 6, friends, so I could increase by 5.
Uh-huh.
I could
And that
increase
gives
by
you
5, but then I already have +2 because of my stronghold, right?
That's true. Yep. So that would be you would
Um,
be at the edge then, yeah.
So tough. You know.
Do I have to turn down mine first, Nick?
Oh, if you're also using cannons, Clay, yeah.
Yeah,
You do.
so
Sorry.
you should let me decide first, Jess.
Yeah,
'cause, like,
sorry.
if I knew
I
you
didn't-
weren't going to do any, I would go, okay, I won't do any.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. So yeah, Clay, are
Right,
you using
okay, so
how
yeah, you
heavy are you
decide
going?
first.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you're the attacker, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, I'll give
Yep.
myself +7. I'm going to turn down 1, so I'll go down to 2.
All right. So
Plus
total
7.
is plus
Holy
7.
smokes.
And you start Jess at +2, like you pointed out, because of your stronghold.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Patrick Clay's a shark. He might be playing the Mollusk Union, but he's a shark in this game.
True. Truth.
Do that.
And I say that with all niceties. But you know what? I am the Bluefin Squadron, and I am not gonna take no for an answer when it comes to weakness.
Yeah.
So I will turn down. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a 3 attitude.
All right.
So I'll be at +5.
Totally.
All right. Where
Okay.
is my die? Oh my goodness. Please, please, please.
Seth's
Please,
giving
please, please,
Clay.
please, please. Hey! Okay, so I got a 5. What did Clay get? He got a 3 plus 7, 10. No!
10. You also got 10, so yeah, Clay gets it on the tie.
No!
He gets it on the attacker tie. Yeah, heartbreak.
Oh. Yes, Patrick, I took out his gunship, but he has his cutter out now. And my word. Nicely done, Clay.
All right.
Nicely done.
Okay. Does that get rid of the stronghold, Nick?
Yes, that does. Yeah, that damage. That damage
Okay.
will kill the stronghold.
Do I get to place a free comrade as a victory condition?
Yep. You can do a 1
Okay.
damage and place 1 comrade.
And
Yep.
do I
So
also
place
get
the
like 5 gold
comrade.
extra? Like...
and then a high 5 next time I see you.
Well
and I'll
played, Clay.
place-
Well played.
I'll place 2 more comrades out there
Sure, with your yeah,
because I sailed there.
full stack of them, 3 there. Okay.
All right,
Uh,
that was the turn.
Man, that was a turn. All right,
That was
Jess,
the
back to
turn.
you.
All right, so I'm not happy, Clay. Not happy.
Yeah, the gunship died. Almost immediately, the gunship died. It was my favorite.
Yeah.
So I am. So if I go to this island here, Nick, with the Red Skull where Clay's got one of his comrades,
Yep.
I can just immediately just bombard and just send him away, right?
You actually, so for Bombard, you just need to be in the region. So you could assign a 4 from where you're standing
Oh, I
even
don't
right
have to
now
be on the
and do it.
island itself.
Yep, just in the region.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it gives you
then,
even a bit more range to do it from.
well, yeah, then I'm just gonna do that because I'm just, yeah,
Yeah.
just bye-bye to that comrade. And then I will sail so I can take, I know I already have majority there, but I will just do that just for the sake of being on this island to patrol.
Sure.
And I will do that there. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it.
All right. It's me. I need to get some goods actually delivered this time. Red to orange, that's horrible. Purple to green is okay. Jess is cannoned up. That's not okay. Boy, oh boy.
Although Clay did pretty good about taking out a lot of my cannons.
Uh-huh. Where is the other? Oh, they're both over there. Wow. This is tough. Okay. Man, I kind of just feel like I need to mess with Clay's position more. How about you could just convince the people right back because you're after me in turn order. So that's
That
a
would be
fool's
kind of a
idea.
waste of a turn.
That'd be kind of not the brightest. All right, let's just get going. I'll move. I'll sail. I just need to make a choice about what I'm picking up. All right, we're picking up. Oh man, it's fine. It's fine if we get damaged. We'll I have something in cannons too. I can win these fights. Let's go. All right, new plan. Yep, we're moving. We're gonna use a regular sail. We'll put this here to move 2 spaces. This was before. I'm gonna go 1, 2. This forces us to fight Jess because we're both cannoned up. I promise this is nothing personal. This is all business. It's important I win this, though. I can't, but it's also, well, it's more important I win this one than the next. I'm gonna go down and get +2.
Okay.
Would you like to gain any bonus to yours?
I will also gain +2.
All right, just our raw die rolling skill. Let's go.
Right.
Here we go.
It's a battle.
Oh no!
Sharks
win.
This is not good.
The Sharks
All right.
win. Woo.
Sharks win. So you can pick one of your victory conditions. You can deal a damage and steal a gold, or
Yeah, I
deal 2
will do
damage to me.
that. I like gold.
Sure. Yeah, it's always good to have. So here's 1 gold from me,
Okay.
and then you can decide what you want to damage on my board. I would say strategically, typically the things are full sail and tailwind, as those provide the most mobility. Yeah.
I will do your full sail.
Totally. That was unfortunately my whole action. Is that real? Oh no, that was my. Okay, no, I have a second die still. Okay. I was like, was that it?
It's like,
no,
did
okay.
I just do something?
Did I just do something? I knew it was dumb. I just didn't think it was that dumb. It wasn't. We're moving here. We are both still cannoned up. Having a die there, even though there's nothing to decrease by, does still mean we're like loaded. So we got to roll the die. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yay!
No. All right. I assume you're gonna take my other gold.
Yes.
And
I
then
like
damage
that.
the other thing
And
you
then
were
I will
considering
damage
damaging. Yeah, damage. Yeah. Just do the rest of it. Yeah.
This
oh,
game is
no.
fantastic. I really like this game. It is a really good game, but I like all the different asymmetries about it. So yeah.
All right, all of that to go and pick up this sea dog and his ropes. Yep, I'm picking up these ropes now that I've scraped my ship into port. So I've got that, and I'm gonna hopefully deliver those later. Back to you, Clay.
All right, so I have 2 dice. My first dice here, I'm going to place this 3 into sail, and I'm going to go 1, 2. Now, I like this spot because of the gold. But there is a patrol there, and we both have cannons.
Oh my gosh, even though I don't have any more, like...
To spend out, yeah. You still have to keep fighting, yeah.
I'll spin mine down from 2 to 1, so I've got +1 on the roll here.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go, Clay. Ah!
No!
Oh.
I got
Yay!
I had
that's
+1.
tied. So then what happens on a tie? It goes to the winner, or the attacker, right?
Attacker. Unfortunately, attacker.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of that patrol there.
Goodbye,
and then I'll gain two.
patrol. You've
I'll
served
gain
well.
2 gold, which is kind of the main reason I was there because it's a good 2 gold space. Now, Nick, can I spend? I've got a 4 here. Can I spend 2 gold to bring that to a 6?
Yep.
Okay, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Clay, do
spend the
you
two
do
gold.
any damage to my ship or just remove the patrol?
Just remove the patrol.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way to damage the ship is to like be fighting at the ship.
I see. Okay.
I'm going to do this into a 6, and I'm going to inspire, which allows me to place one comrade on
Ooh.
up to 4 different islands.
Oh no! Oh goodness, we forgot about that. He has his horn, his shell horn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, I want to be on different islands, so I want to spread out. I'll go 1, 2. Looks like I just have 3, so
All right.
I'm still going to do it, right? Where do I want to put another comrade? I'm tempted to start contesting, but I could also just make it stronger over here. Let's see, I'll go in the middle there. That's probably going to get taken out, but that's where I went.
That's where he's going.
Yep.
okay, so question, Nick, since I
Yep.
am at a skull place, I could get this powder monkey.
This one, we haven't had one of these yet. Somebody buy one. But yeah, these ones require that you just assign a die for the turn to take it. So you would have to commit your 5 to it, and then you'd have this
Yeah.
power for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so
Um,
I'll
yep.
just do that, just because
Cool.
I'm kind of hurting right now, so I feel like but be just best to just.
He's also a
recruit some
monkey.
crew,
And that's
and
just
what
cool.
better
Yeah,
than morale than having a powder monkey.
exactly. Yeah, at least he's cool. At the very least, he's entertaining. Cool. That's all the dice. So we will score another round.
Okay.
All right, Jess, you have 1, 2 total, 4 total, 5 total.
And then the patrol over here on this corner is tied, right? Because of
This
two
Clay has 2
comrades?
here. It's losing actually because get 2 to 1, so Clay will get that
I
one.
see.
But yeah,
Okay. So
Yeah,
5
so
total for me.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, sorry, 6. Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, this one was tied. That's why this comrade blended in. I was right the first time. It was 5. Boop. Putting you at 20.
Okay.
And then Clay just being too mean to us here.
It was
With
brutal. This round was
No.
brutal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Oh man, he almost just
Almost at the end, huh?
he almost just got it in that round.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no! It's
Okay.
actually frustrating that I was 1 short. I should have looked
I
closer
know,
at the board.
yeah. Because now it's,
Like, I want to end this now.
all right.
Okay.
First player passes to me, and this
Yep.
is gonna probably be the final round. See how much work I can get done. I just rolled your pool of dice for you. Where's mine? There they are. Shoop. Oh, whoops! Not my damage. Come back here.
Okay.
There they go.
We'll move these over here so they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. Let's flip out this crew. See what card comes up. These are not the ideal things to be delivering, but we'll make it work. All right, here I go. I'm going to start off with just a regular sail. I'm gonna. Oh man, I forgot why this is.
Oh my goodness.
It's
we got a
complicated because
Mr.
you have the
Peebles
stronghold.
raid. Thank you, Raiders, for coming in. I am joined by 2 lovely people from the Leader Games team, Nick and Clay. We are playing Ahoy on Tabletop Simulator. This is probably the final round that we're getting. Hope you all are having a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you, Mr. Peebles, for bringing your community over here. Okie doke. Nick, what are you doing, sir?
I'm gonna commit a 4 to my cannons because I'm sorry, I have to fight this strong. Well, I could go over here. Nah, I gotta go fight the stronghold. I gotta go fight the stronghold. And just, I mean, you gotta come back here and take it because we can't have Clay getting this huge swath of points is the
Yeah,
problem
this is
we
just
gotta
not
worry
okay.
about.
It's not okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm sailing over. Doo-doo. I'm going to, because I have to first, decrease my cannons by 3, so I'll get +3
Okay.
against your stronghold, which gets +2, and hopefully I can get it done.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, that's I would have liked a
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
number. Could have been better. Yeah, that's not enough.
Nick,
7.
Oh
you're getting
no.
unlucky on the cannon battles.
Okay,
man.
so I was too greedy.
All happens at the
Oh
same time.
no. All right.
Very, very quickly.
Jess, you get to pick one of your
Um,
victory conditions. I don't have any
thanks very
gold to
much,
steal
Roy.
anymore, so
Oh,
I'm probably
it's
just
gotta be
getting.
damage,
I
huh?
did actually
Probably gonna be
spend
2
a lot of
damage.
It's gotta be 2
And,
damage.
Of
I
note,
will-
also
First
these
mainstream
spots
solo
are
action.
assignable. Also, the ones of
Very
my
much
crew
enjoying
members
that.
can
So
be
much I've
damaged
been
too.
enjoying it.
So
You play Skylanders and
Okay.
Potion Explosion
I
only.
think I'm going to damage your repair.
that one, nobody can damage anybody's repair.
Oh,
or else you
okay.
have a way to do it. Yeah,
Well, there you go.
Only
Well, then I'm
caveat to
gonna
it, yeah.
damage your sailor
fair.
and one of your sails.
All right. I need to come up with a new plan.
All right.
And
Was that all your turn, Nick?
yeah. No, I have. Oh, that was. Thank you. Yeah, I was. It's back to you, Clay. I just felt like I should have been able to do more, but my plan stopped dead.
Okay, let's see. I need to try to get to an island if I can. Yeah, I wanna basically ready comrades. So I'm going to go here. I'm gonna. Oh, can I go here and here, Nick? How does that work? Is that even possible, or do I not bump?
Tailwind?
Well,
Not a
oh, yeah.
tailwind. Like, if can I sail from
Oh,
here
sorry,
to
not the
here?
tailwind,
or
the
what?
strong
No,
current.
you cannot because the current's going to force you to exit.
Okay, and then there's nothing.
Correct. Yep.
There's
So you
nothing
cannot.
over there. Okay,
No,
well that's kind of brutal.
getting to Fish Island here, you have to go all the way around this to get to it. It is the
Okay.
only way to get to it currently because of this strong current. Also, yeah,
That's a little tricky.
it's what I love about this map. It's like
Yeah.
the maps get such funny characters, and
Yeah.
it's where some of those final changes in development, where like adding some of the sandbars and moving some of these strong currents around, really added a lot of funny construction.
Okay. I'm going to sail to Compass Island, and I'm going to, while I stop there, I'm going to ready 2 comrades. And then I'm going to put this 2 down here, and I'm going to sail to this island down here. And I'm going to also ready 2 more comrades. And let's see here. Where is Jess? Let me just look at Jess. Did you already rolled your dice, right?
Correct.
Okay. She's right here. She can easily bombard stuff. Just thinking about this. Okay, I am done.
Okay. Whew. Things are about to get real, everybody. So first, I'm going to ready some cannons. Bam. Oh, actually, I am going to first... Hold on, friends. I'm going to first turn in a gold so I can maximize my cannons to a 6. And then put that there. And then I am going to sail. Okay, question, Clay, you have 2 comrades. Clay has 2 comrades on this Red Skull Island. Oh, okay, if I hover over it. Got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I
These
can
ones just
split them up.
no, it's funny because they kind of like, they stack.
Yeah.
So
this one's in a 3 stack also because this one's just easier. That is a 3 stack.
Oof. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And that's a 2.
Yeah, you could go here and bombard, yeah.
That's a 2 on here. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Okay. Well, I can only do that once. So, okay, wait. Can I retcon that, Nick? Instead, I'll bring that back to a 5 so I have my gold back.
Oh, totally, yeah. Take
and
retcon away.
then I'm going to actually tailwind with my 2 to go over here.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going to bombard with my 4 here and say goodbye to all of these comrades.
No.
Totally. And then you'll also patrol
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Cool. That's very
What
good.
I want to do. Okay. Although I don't have any cannons ready, I feel okay because my flagship's there. So it's we'll see how
Well,
it goes.
and you have the cool powder monkey. So if somebody does fight you and damage you, you could like repair and shoot them back, which is cool.
That's true.
So
Okay.
that's kind of a neat.
Any
All right.
figure, which is cool. That's not necessarily a ship.
Yeah, you can do it. So like other people can do it to your patrols if they had the powder
That's
monkey.
cool.
But,
Okay.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right, back to you, Nick.
Back to me. 2 dice.
You have a
How am I
lot
gonna
of
get this
damage,
delivery
my
done?
friend.
It's yeah, I do.
I'm just saying that because I dealt a lot of damage to you.
I was thinking I think I had like 3 battles the past 2 turns, and I was planning to win at least one of them. Like I thought one
Yeah.
of them would go okay, yeah. But
Uh,
that's all right. That's all right. So I'm trying to see if I can get to Green Island to deliver this even. Because the problem is right now I can't deliver it where I am because there's a stronghold here. Or I could try to run blue to yellow.
Oh yeah, so you only
That's
have a
not gonna
3 and
happen.
a 1 available to you. Got it. Okay.
It's not great right now. It's not great. I think we need to try to. I know it sounds crazy. I think I need to try to fight
Wow.
to get stuff done. I think if I get lucky on die rolls is my best hope here. I could go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, okay. No, we'll be okay. We'll just get a delivery done. We're not gonna like it, but we're gonna just get it done. That's my job. It's my one job is to do these deliveries. I'm gonna get them done. It's to deliver this rope. All right, so I'm gonna go 1 space into here. The tail end forces me to here.
Okay.
My second move will go into there, and I will take a gold and a damage. My old friend damage. Then I'm
Hello,
going to
damage, my old friend.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll use my trawler because that's cool at least. And no, I'm not going to use the trawler. Oh yeah, I have to actually. I'll use the trawler. Go 1, 2 into here, and deliver my ropes.
Okay. And again, the
ropes.
trawler allows you to move 1 or 2 spaces. You gain treasure gold even if you don't anchor. Well, that's great.
Yeah. So this region will go up to 3 value now.
Oh my goodness! But wait, Clay
points.
is there. What are you doing?
I know. You know, I know. Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm in the same. I feel as bad about it as you do.
You had to do it for points. I guess.
All right, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take my other reward, which is gonna give me 2 more points. Yeah, I'm just trying to stretch as far as I can here.
Yeah.
And
Prop Tart says Nick's ship is more hull than boat. And someone else,
exactly.
says the Swiss cheese of ships. There you go.
Other people will understand when they try to drive this rickety boat. They'll see the struggles that come.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
All right, Clay, what do you
Okay.
got?
Well, I got my last 2 dice. I think my best move is to sail. Now, I noticed just that the Sharks don't have any cannons right now.
No.
So that's going to allow me to sneak right past you and sail right to this Compass Island.
Oh, the only Compass Island on the map.
Drop
Indeed.
2 comrades.
So my bombardment went
Okay.
without.
All right. Then I'm going to sneak attack. Surprise! And the sneak attack is going to happen up here, way up north here. This comrade is going to take out this patrol with a sneak attack.
What?
Ouch.
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 Yeah.
And then I have 1 last dice, which I'm going to put in Inspire, which allows me to put comrades in up to 4 different islands. I've got 2 ready.
Oh no.
2 ready comrades.
Nick, what have we unleashed?
All right. Yeah.
2 ready comrades. Where can I put them? Where's the good stuff? I'll put.
Oh,
Let's
good
see.
grief. Good.
I don't know if I'm really gaining anywhere. Let's see here. 1 comrade. I'll go there because it's worth a lot of points. And the second one. Let's see. This is worth a lot of points too. So I'll just try to protect where the lot of points are. Okay. That's it. That's the end of my turn. Good luck, Jess.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Thank you. Well,
Right, Jess?
first, I'm going now that I'm going to do that I was going to do before and increase one of my 5s into a 6 so I can get my cannons here. And then because shall I? Oh, I have some patrols. Yeah, Panda, you remember, I don't know if you remember when we played this game with Clay at Gamma. I don't remember what faction he was, but yeah, he's a sneaky player. This is really smart, though. This is really good. Okay. Oh, gosh, darn it. Deploy. Or do I need to attack? I think, you know what? I'm just going to attack because I like this juicy points. Juicy points. So I'm going to sail. La-da-da. Here.
Totally.
Hello. Oh, look, it stayed upright.
Nice.
It's
It's a
stayed
sign.
upright, everybody. It's a sign. Yeah, Prop Tarts
That's
is the
neat.
worst and best thing about Clay is that he's so dang nice. Very true. So
yeah,
as
in
the
your fight,
attacker, I'm just gonna do a whole hog. It's the final round, y'all.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going +5
Yeah, just dump it.
on my roll.
Oh, Clay. Clay has the anti-ambush of the game. It's called close call, and it avoids the combat.
So you just snuck past me?
Yeah, your cannons just all missed
Oh.
again. It does for that. You do. You didn't have to spend your cannons yet, and that's fine. So you still are loaded up if it matters. But yeah, you had to. That was.
Oh my
Clay
goodness.
got you there. So you have one more
and I
action.
love how Clay said absolutely nothing. He just put the card
Just
out.
cold. Just
sneak.
cold.
Because it's totally thematic to the game. He's just like, nah, it's all right. Okay, well then.
So you do still spit out a patrol. So you're in a funny spot where if you wanted, you could just deploy another person into this region, and you would win it at the end of the round.
So then I will, because I'm landed here. So then my patrol can become a stronghold now.
It could even become a stronghold. True. Yep.
So I will actually do that. So I will take away this one patrol as in theory I would essentially put a second one down, friends, and then
Totally,
move
with
those two to get my stronghold here. And then for my final movement, because I have one more movement.
Oh, sorry. I put down that strong. That was your first patrol there. I didn't put down the second one yet. There was no second one. I was describing a world where if you deployed,
I
you
see.
could then do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what I meant. Yeah, sorry.
But then would I win the majority or just be tied?
Yes, you would win it.
You'd win it
the
because
3
your
points, yeah.
your flagship is worth
then
2.
Heck yes, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
So,
totally. So yeah, this guy comes out, and then they both go
Right,
away.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
3
go
point
both
swing. That was good.
Yeah, no, that's big.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah,
Clay's
it's after he
Clay's
avoided the
avoiding me.
combat. Yeah, you gotta just build a house on top of him. Then I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Okay, then we
All right,
score them up for
final scoring
majority
quick.
now.
Yep. So Jess, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 points. Looks like.
Okay.
Solid.
Wait, and Clay still is gonna just too much for me. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we kept them all. We
10.
10. Sure. But we
Yes,
decreased
he's
it
like, we
because he
did
got
it.
11
No,
last
we
round.
didn't.
He got 11 last round, so we did decrease it. So he'll go 10 to 39, and then I have to do my pledges. So I will reveal who I pledged and what. So this one, these are the cards I pledged to the mollusks, thinking they would control
Parrots
these
and
regions.
skulls.
Parrots and skulls. So you owned both parrots?
This parrot.
Was there only one? Did I delete an extra tile at some point?
Oh,
No,
there's another parrot up there.
there's
Oh, there it is.
Control
I
both.
just couldn't see him. There he
There's
is. I was
both.
like, that's funny. All right, so those will each of these cards are gonna be worth 2 points then, because he controlled both the
Yep.
parrots.
Thank you for the hydrate, everyone,
4.
including my guests. Take a drink of your beverage.
I
real
should.
quick.
I'm going to.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, so
Cheers.
that was an extra.
That was 4 points for
4
those.
points.
Yeah, so
okay.
so it was 2 points per card. So 4 points for those.
Okay.
And then for the red card, Clay also owned this Red Skull Island. He only owned 1, so I'll get 1 point for that red card I pledged.
Mhm.
And then to you, Jess, I pledged a few more cards. Let's see how correct I was.
All
So I
over
did.
the place.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
one of each, really.
my deliveries were really weird this
All
game.
over
It was
the
hard to
place,
work
yeah.
with. Yeah. So for the Fish Island, it'll be worth 1 because you own that.
Yep.
Zoop. For the Green Islands, it's going to be worth 1 because you own that. For the Red Islands, it's also going to be worth 1 because you owned that one. This one. And then for the yellow one, it's worth 1 as well.
Okay.
Well, those ones I split. I could have gotten 2 out of them if I would have worked it a little bit better, but.
All right, and final score, there we are. So Clay
That is.
dominated as a Mollusk Union, 39. Nick has 31, and I am pulling up the rear with 28. But you know what? All in all, GG's all around, friends.
Yeah, no, that was super fun.
This was awesome. Let's go back to our opening screen here, friends, and talk real quick about the giveaway. If you are interested in, and we are giving away a copy of the game. It's a worldwide giveaway. My lovely mods in the chat can tell you how to do that. So I will give everybody just kind of like 1 more minute to join in on the giveaway if they have not done so already. But in the meantime, I will chat with my lovely guests. So, Clay and Nick, where are you all going to be at Gen Con? That's going to be happening in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Awesome.
We will definitely be at Gen Con, and we'll have a booth, and we'll be showing off all of our games. So I just invite everybody, if you're at Gen Con, please stop by the Leader Games booth. I personally love to talk about games, so please strike up a conversation with me, and I will chat with you all you want about games.
Yeah, I think we're going to be previewing literally everything that we've worked on.
Yeah.
Which is, honestly the most fun to be able to do is to just show it all again because it's been so long since we've been to a show too. We have so much to show.
Right. Yeah. That is really cool. And I can also verify that Nick is actually a person. He is not a tentacled, hook-armed avatar. He does have a face. And I'm sure he would also love to say hi to you at the booth.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's Ahoy's been like a long time brewing and whatnot. I can't wait to be able to just talk to people about it and whatnot. We'll be showing Ahoy and talking about it. Doing, just over the table demos of all of our games.
That's going to be awesome. Do you all know the booth number you're going to be? I know that might be kind of a lot to ask.
I certainly don't know, Clay.
I can look it up.
Okay. Because
Give
I
me a
know
minute.
that
with
map
that.
is quite large for everyone. I know that myself, I am going to be there helping out the Weird Giraffe Games people, but I will be wandering the halls. And if you all know me as being a content creator here on Twitch, I always love to say hi to friends in the chat. So if you do see me, please, please, please make sure that you also say hi, because I love to talk games and share some in-person feels, because this remote stuff can only go so far, right, friends?
For sure.
So yeah.
So I've got it here. Leader Games booth is number 1337. It's a big vendor hall. We're kind of in the middle-ish part of the hall, fairly close to the Catan booth. So come find us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yes,
Look
yes,
for the
yes.
booth covered in Kyle's art.
Yes, I did reach 500 followers. So, friends, that was going to be a goal of mine to do a next marathon stream. So, thank you all for helping me reach that goal.
That's awesome.
Yay, thank you. And thanks to everybody that was here hanging out in the chat. I see the last minute entries in as well. I am going to go ahead and do the drawing before we say hello. Does that mean I have to dye your hair now? It says Phantom Meeple. Well, maybe. It may be. That might be the thing. But we'll talk off stream, Phantom. We'll talk off stream. But for now, I've got all these lovely friends that have entered into the giveaway. And I'm going to do this old school, friends. Thanks to the wonderful content creator Bonzinator. She told me about this phone app that's just called Spin the Wheel. So I have it here that all it does, friends, honestly, all it does is just spin a wheel by the touching of the actual phone on itself. So I'm making sure that it's nice in focus so we can make sure that this will seem nice and clear to everybody. I'm doing this the old school way. What better way than to have it on stream with my lovely guests? So Nick and Clay, stick around as I spin the wheel here.
Yeah.
It's live. It's in person. And here we go. The spinning is happening.
It's
La, la,
happening.
la, 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 la.
Woo!
The winner is Timothy,
Timothy Snyder.
Snyder. Congratulations, Timothy. I will send
Congrats.
you a whisper on Twitch to get more information from you. But there we go, friends. Congratulations. Yes, friends, put some congrats in the chat. That is so awesome. So awesome. But yeah, this has been fantastic. Nick and Clay, thank you so much for joining me today. This was amazing. Best of luck to everyone at the Leader Games team for the Ahoy launch that's going to be happening soon. And friends, just check out all the stuff in the Leader Games titles. There are just so many wonderful games that you can play. The folks have been nothing but kind there, from who I've met at the booth, have been nothing but kind. So thank you both for joining me. Thank you to Leader Games for sponsoring this stream. And yeah, let's send you all on a raid train. So keep this board gaming stuff going. Let's see who is currently online that we can send you all in the board gaming realm.
Yeah.
But Nick and Clay, before we sign off, are there any last minute mentions you want to say before we go?
Yeah, my main mention, Jess, is just to you. Thank you. We really enjoyed being on, and it was a lot of fun. And thanks so much, Jess.
Yeah, no, I just say this was great. Thanks for having us, Jess. Everybody, enjoy your summer. I hope to see people who can make it to Gen Con and, feel safe doing so to see you there, and, get outside.
Yeah. Get outside, take some screen breaks. I know that's a thing. Stay hydrated, friends. Yeah, see everybody at Gen Con. I'm going to ask my lovely mods in the chat if they have anyone that they would like us to send over these lovely folks here. Because all of my recommended channels are offline today. They're probably working, so they're not streaming today. Play Ahoy at the beach. There we go.
Truth, yeah.
Or
sounds
on
like
a
fun.
boat. Or on a boat. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's see, who do we got here online currently? If anyone has suggestions from my mods, especially who we can raid into, that would be awesome sauce. Ooh, Dire Wolf Digital. Dire Wolf Digital does some amazing stuff too. Let's see what they are up to. Do you know what they're playing right now, Panda? Let me know in the chat. They are another company that does some really fun board games and such. So they are doing an Everdell preview stream. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Looking at Everdell. So yeah, let's do that, friends. Let's have you raid over there. Another digital implementation of a stream. Why not? So let me get the raid started here. They did the Root digital adaptation, says Prop Tart. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, there we go. I will send you all on the raid train. But if you have to raid and run, that is totally fine. Please, make sure you just say hi to the Dire Wolf team as well before you pop off for the day. But until next time, friends, I will say stay safe, enjoy your board games, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care, folks.
Right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Later.